there will be another game as rain or shine stays alive for the semifinals spurt. Glenn Rice gets it back with a slam. Nice pass.
For them, they're allowed to lose a game, and us, we have to win for us to survive.
The defense that rain or shine. Then Nathan Bullock for three. A big one. So nice being back. Yes, of course. But before that, here's another three-point connection. That's
Isang ticket na lang ang natitira patungong semis. Ang boarding pass para riyan, ipamimigay ngayong gabi. Sino ang kukuha niyan? Is it gonna be TNT Katropa or the Rain or Shine Elapsed to Painters? We're gonna find out at the end of this ball game. It's a knockout match between these two former champion teams. We expect it to go all out para makalaban ang defending champion Ginebra San Miguel in the semifinals. We are inside the Big Dome, Smart Araneta Coliseum. I'm Charlie Cuna, together with Eric Reyes. Mabuhay Pilipinas. We welcome you to this last game ng ating quarterfinal round sa Governors Cup.
Well, Charlie, yung tatlong team kasi naka-business class seat na eh, kagaya nga ng sabi mo. Isa sa mga koponan ngayon, nag-aantay pa ng kanilang boarding pass. Ngayon naka-standby pa sila at nag-aantay na makasakay sa aeroplano.
Nasa gate na no? Pero sino yung makasakay o hindi? Tingnan natin. Let's talk about the imports itong dalawang koponan. They've been very effective in their own ways. Jonathan Bullock para sa Rain or Shine Elapsed to Painters. Glenn Rice Jr. para sa TNT Katropa. Earlier, in their earlier games, Glenn Rice was the heavy scorer. Jonathan Bullock, more of a role player, hard worker underneath. For some reason, tables were turned doon sa unang laban nila.
You know, for some reason talaga, in any player's scoring night, meron talagang isang gabi na maganda. Ganun yung nangyari kay Jonathan Bullock. He really had a good shooting night. Good for him because it really came at a time where they needed to win. Samantalang ito si Glenn Rice naman, it's really evident with their averages, Charlie. Itong si Glenn Rice really takes around 26 attempts per game. And he has a good average, pero kita mo naman, quite limited to 19 points lang siya in the previous game. Pero yun ang pinakamasama dito, Charlie, sa 28% field goal shooting. That was a story. He just couldn't make shots. And, either he just had an off night, but you still have to credit someone else who put the cuffs on the guy.
And who put the cups on him? The guy who usually plays great defense, whether it's here or internationally. Ayan, si Gabe Norwood, he is really the sheriff. He's the guy out to enforce the law kontra sa mga scorers na magagaling ng kalaban palagi. And he didn't just play great defense on Glenn Rice Jr., he scored as well.
Yes, yun ang pinakamaganda for any defensive player in the league. The biggest contribution you have is really your defense. But when you have 15 points, 9 rebounds, and you scored around 10 points in the fourth quarter, tapos nakakuha ka pa ng a couple of more baskets dun sa wind-up ng iyong laro, talagang malaking bagay yun. He loves the challenge. He relishes the challenge to defend against the best players in the world. Nakita natin yun sa international competition. So it really brings out the best and the competitive nature on Gabe Norwood. And nakikita naman he has proven that he's really indeed a great defensive player overall.
Obviously, yung mga benches ng magkabilang koponan, titingnan natin yan, sino makaka-contribute, tutulungan yung mga imports nila. Last game, Glenn Rice did get some help from some of the locals, but these are guys who are superstars in their own right. You have Jason Castro. Siyempre, alam na natin na dadala niya. But there's a guy, we call him the Renaissance Man because he's back. Machine Gun Kelly is back.
Yun na nga Charlie, the other day, we were talking about his reverse dunk. And it was another game. No? Talaga nakakabilib yung scoring na nagagawa ni Kelly Williams. Lalong-lalo na si Jason Castro. In an import conference, stars like them, parang nagiging backup ang labas because you expect the imports to really score heavily. But in yun yung sinasabi ko mga dunk ni Kelly Williams, and I'm sure he's going to provide the energy again and that inspiration. Those two guys combined for 45 points. Dagdag mo pa dyan yung mga rebounds. It was an impressive field goal shooting percentage for both players. You expect them to come out big again tonight, but as in any game, lalo na in a crucial do-or-die game like this, kailangan may iba pang tumulong din, Charlie, because ganun din ang plano gawin ng Rain or Shine.
Double-double for former MVP si Kelly Williams. For Rain or Shine naman, ang ganda na ng laro ni Jonathan Bullock, may mga sumabay pa dun sa biyahe niya. Because these guys, 5 locals scoring in double digits. Some of them medyo expected naman ng scoring. Yung iba, nag-step up talaga.
You know, critical talaga yung bench support. And it really makes it easier for your import who really played well already. Tapos dagdag mo pa dyan yung 5 player na yan who definitely can score. You know, even in the Yang Yao era, dagdag mo na yung magkasama sila ni Coach Kaloy. Eh dati na naman talagang binibigyan niyan lahat ng playing minutes si Coach Yang eh. And I'm sure ganun din ang halos ang ginagawa ni Coach Kaloy to build that confidence. And then when you need them the most, lalo na pag na-injure, gumagawa at gumagawa yun. And that's what they did in the previous game.
So we've set the table para sa laban na ito. It's a knockout match when we come back.
Bayanihan, kapatiran, bawat segundo walang maiiwan. O Filipino, all heart, all out. We are PBA.
Well, sa mga playoff matchups, Eric, syempre importante. What really makes a difference is the defense that the team can play. Yung mga ganito, grind it out na ito. Bakbakan na ito, playoff, you want to slow it down. And the team that plays better defense obviously has the edge.
You know nga, because the team that plays better defense and rebounds better, you know, those loose ball recoveries, malaking bagay, Charlie, because you want those extra possessions.
May pakibalita na tayo ngayon habang may oras na. Puntahan natin si Apple David at courtside.
Yes, for Coach Kaloy Garcia, the pressure is on the side of TNT. So sila, they have to expect that the katropa will come out even more aggressive kumpara nung game 1. So hindi na pwede yung sasabing magugulpi di gulat pa sila because they should already anticipate a strong start at mahirap na daw na maunahan itong katropa. The key here will be the determination and the effort of the players. Yung X and O adjustments, very minimal na yan for both teams. And lastly, ang sabi ni Coach Kaloy, the players will actually decide the game. Whoever wants to win more will end victorious tonight. Charlie and Coach Eric.
Maraming salamat, Apple. Well, alam mo, Eric, napanood mo na rin naman yung last game itong dalawang koponan. Trainer Shrine had that quick start, sustained it throughout till early in the 4th period. Pero nung last few minutes ng laro, biglang na-realize yata ng TNT na ayaw na yata nila mag-second game. You know, if there were 2 or 3 minutes remaining or added, baka nag-all the way na itong TNT to come back, take the lead and win it all.
Well, Charlie, I just want to share, I've been in a situation like this in the past. You know, the first game of a twice to beat, lalo na kung ikaw yung may advantage, you have a sense of complacency a bit. Hindi mo maiiwasan, it's human nature. Pero yun na nga, and then when you want to turn it on, syempre, that's why today, I'm expecting TNT Katropa to really come out with all guns blazing. Pero yun na nga, the team that will be consistent for 48 minutes, yan ang mananalo tonight.
Well, kausap ko kanina yung veterano na si Harvey Carey. And he said, if we played the way we played in the last 5 minutes of that game, throughout the game, we should win this evening, sabi niya. Yan ating mga starting lineup. Castro and Pugoy together with Williams, Rice Jr. and Troy Rosario. For the guys of Kaloy Garcia, it's Hanmisi and Troliano in the backcourt. Almazan, Bullock, and Norwood. This first quarter, hatid sa atin ng Cobra. Simulan ang labanan ng tunay na lakas. Blue shirts of TNT with the first possession. And Rice will attack immediately. Wala pang 10 seconds. Naka-score na siya.
Yun na nga, he found that space. And so far, the matchup is import for import. Makikita mo, he's going to be fired up. He still attempted 28 times last game. So makikita mo, gusto niya bumawi because he knows that he can really put up the numbers.
Pass goes down to Raymond Almazan all the way across the court. Finds his way to Gabe Norwood. Norwood to Jonathan. Jumper from the right side. Sinagot niya yung basket ni Rice Jr.
You know, I've watched him in his most of his games. He's a great perimeter player. Hindi siya masyado nagtitire. Kagaya nga nung napapansin natin, Charlie. He really expects to be more of a rebounder and a defensive guy. But, you know, the good thing about Jonathan, Bullock is he has a high shooting percentage clip because he just takes shots that are open.
Nakaagaw si Maverick Ahanmisi. Pero ando agad ang depensa ng TNT Katropa. Now they go back to Almazan. Looks like that's how they're going to start their play. On the way up, not the pick you right Jr. forcing that turnover. He stole that one away. Ito na ang TNT Katropa to Kelly Williams. Heel attack inside the lane. Side step. Step. Para kay Kelly.
So far, yung mga atake ng TNT are both layups. So that's going to be a high percentage type of basketball. That's going to be a big problem because alam mo, they want to get their percentages to go up higher.
Si Nathan Bullock carrying over yung kanyang shooting touch mula sa unang laro nila a couple of nights ago. Hits the first 2 baskets para sa Elasto Painters. Wright Jr. wants to get 2 back. Puts it up. It's in. It's a shootout here in the first minute and a half ng ating laban. Wala pang mintis.
And all the baskets are coming in from like 8 feet away. Ang taas ng shooting percentage ng TNT and something that they really need. Like I said, Charlie, I really expected TNT Katropa to really come out with all guns blazing early. But yun na nga lang, you cannot discount also that Rain or Shine really can make a comeback. Ang mahirap lang dito kung matampakan kagad nila itong Rain or Shine at mawala ng loob in the game. But so far, I think they will really come out fighting as well.
First miss of the game for either team. Don Troliano missing in the shaded area. RR Pogoy na di masyadong nag-shoot noong unang laban nila. Nights ago. Pass it over to Troy Rosario. That's a 3 brought to us by Oppo S3 Plus Dual Selfie Camera. Troy Rosario has shown the ability, Eric, to be an inside-outside type of player, knocking down that 3-pointer.
You know, he's very similar to RDO, and pinag-uusapan nga natin na yan ang magiging alang RDO one day, no, for both for Gilas and for TNT Katropa.
5-point lead para sa TNT. Jason Castro on the way to the hoop. Maverick Ahanmisi fouls him, and it rarely happens dito sa PBA, and I'll say it again. Tatas mo yung kamay mo, acknowledging that you actually committed a foul, and Maverick Ahanmisi did so sa play na yun. It sends Castro the blur through the line. And Jason Castro, we saw his stats, 20+ points noong laro noong isang gabi. Really just being himself in that game. Dribblers, ilabas ninyo ang mga smartphones nyo. Ito ang ating unang Phoenix Accelerate Moneyball question. Sino ang huling player na nakuha ng TNT sa annual PBA draft bilang number 1 overall? Number 1 is Mo Tao Tua. Number 2 is Troy Rosario. Number 3, Jason Castro. Pindot na. Alam mo na. 11-4 is our score.
What's happening, Charlie, is Rain or Shine, you know, cannot keep in front of their defensive assignments. That's why daming penetrations for TNT Katropa in the early goings, and that would also lead to open jump shots outside.
Good defense on Jonathan Bullock. Had to pass it off. Troliano is stopped by Wright Jr. Ahead of the pack is Troy Rosario. And he lays it in. Ginamit ang katawan para Pacho kontra kay Peru.
Charlie, did you see what kind of defense TNT Katropa is so aggressive early in this game, and you expect them to go all out in 48 minutes of play?
We are winners, me and you. Bayanihan, kapatiran, bawat segundo walang maiiwan. All Filipino, all heart, all out. We are PBA.
Mga kapatid, you are watching the 2017 Oppo PBA Governor's Cup. Yes, the pressure might seem to be on the side of TNT, pero si Coach Nasser Sela puts it in a way na parang walang ka-pressure sa kanila. He tells the Katropa that the same objective pa rin naman sa game na to. The objective is to get 1 win. Sa series ito, it doesn't really change anything, although it was evident down in Game 1 that their energy was down and they cannot afford to be out-hustled again if they want to move further this conference. And a couple of corrections they want to make for this game. Masyado sila maraming binigay na transition 3 kay Jonathan Bullock last game, and also too many offensive rebounds. Again, this boils down to hustle and defense. Charlie and Eric.
Thanks a lot, Apple. Well, if you're not going to give it your all in this knockout type of game, talagang walang mangyayari sa'yo. So that's why we expect this game to be tight. Right now, it's a 9-point lead for TNT, but you can expect rain or shine, Eric, to fight back.
Yes, expected naman yan, lalo-lalo na, but you could really see that a great move there by Trollano, that up and under move.
But Don Trollano has shown the ability to score, and he's not gun shy at all. No? Pag
Ganda
nakuha niya yung bola, go!
Ganda pinakita niya last game, Charlie, nag-contribute din siya. Alam ko, ng mga unang laro niya sa PBA. Oh, grabe ito si Troy Rosario.
Ganun din, similar move to what Trollano did a while ago. Troy Rosario, kanina 3 ang tinira, Eric. Ngayon pumoff ka naman.
Yeah, yung interview nga ni Apple doon kay Coach Nash, you know, he actually noticed na lack of energy. So nagkaroon na, I'm sure nagkaroon din ng konting complacency because you're the number 2 team. You know, kalaban mo yung number 7.
Just like that, dahil kay Don Trollano, ay lumalapit na ng konti itong Rain or Shine. That's a 3 brought to us by Oppo F3 Plus Dual Selfie Camera. Lead it down to 6, 8 minutes to go in the first period. Pogoy walks with the ball. Coach Caloy Garcia, what's the one calling it?
It happened in front of Coach Caloy and he saw it.
Biglang nag-ano siya, John Travolta eh.
You know,
Diba? Biglang,
staying alive.
oo, diba? Hindi na alam ng mga
Throwback na throwback.
dyan eh. I-google
Pang
niya,
TBT
ano,
yun,
research
Charlie.
niya.
Pang TBT. Oh.
Here's Almazan. Quick hook shot bitin kontra Kelly Williams. And think about Kelly Williams. You know, he was out for some time due to injuries, illness. But he still plays the same way on both ends. At depensa, opensa, Kelly Williams pa rin siya.
Ano talaga eh, it's really a gift, Charlie. Those that leaping ability of Kelly. Really, grabe, what an athlete.
Saka yung strength niya, he really works on it. You know that he's in the gym all the time. You know, he didn't get that way by just sitting around.
He's a true professional. He knows what it takes. And you really have to be tough. And you have to hone your skills while you're playing in the professional level.
Nice tap out mula kay Glenn Rice Jr. If there's one thing we observed with about this guy in the past few games, he's got quick hands.
Yes.
Diba? Galing niya manapik ng bola without fouling.
He's very active hands. And it's clearly evident that what we've seen early in the first.
Kick out to Trollano, finds Ahanmisi, releases from 3. It's too strong. Look who
Wow.
skies in for the
He just came
rebound.
all the way from the outside, Charlie.
He's also got leaping ability as well. We've seen him that amazing dunk towards the end of that first game the other night with the 2 hands. Ngayon naman, sugod agad patungong basket. This guy has an uncanny ability to find a path to the basket. Akala mo clock na clock yung lane, pero nahanap pa rin niya yung opening na yun.
Well, you know what he's doing, Charlie, is when he sees that patanggap pa lang siya ng bola, he already sees the opening in the defense. Ngayon, yung defense malayo sa kanya eh. So once he gets into a momentum going to the basket, wala ka nang magagawa because sigurado Mao, he will beat you to the spot and go for that layup.
Let's watch this play. Ito yung pofte, tapos saksak ni Troy. That's a power drive. It's brought to us by Kia Picanto. The power to surprise. Glenn Rice Jr., Georgia Tech, Yellow Jackets ang kanyang eskwelahan nung nasa US NCAA pa siya. Pero nakapag-NBA ito ha. He's one of the NBA vets who played as an import here in the PBA this conference. Washington Wizards yan.
Makikita mo naman yung leaping ability, Charlie. I mean, you won't get to that level if you're not that athletic. Eh, grabe naman yung athleticism ng lahat ng player dyan sa NBA.
Lapit na rin mag-start yan. But here's Trollano at the post. The double came. Pero, traveling ang tinawag. Akala ko, sasabihin ko na sana, ang ganda ng lusot ni Don Trollano. Eh, naman pala, naglakad bago siya nakabasket.
You know, napilitan na nag-travel na si Don Trollano because bigla na lang lumitaw out of nowhere si Glenn Rice. The defense of TNT, na naman Charlie, see?
Hop! Somebody went under him.
Could have carried there. Saktan din si Gabe.
That's right, Gabe is hurt.
He's been doing that a lot. That's the 3rd time I've seen him, or even the 4th time I've seen Glenn Rice Jr. Just as soon as he gets that ball, biglang atake na kagad eh. He's not giving the defense.
Ayun, no?
Oo.
Nasiko sa mukha. Tumahawak nga siya sa siko niya. Dahil nga tumama sa mukha ni Gabe Norwood. But Gabe seems to be alright, staying in the game. And there was no foul there. It was a dribbling violation sa pag-approach ni Rice Jr. Trollano will sit. Jericho Cruz is in the game. Sa kabilang panig naman, Ryan Reyes replaced si Jason a while ago. Ito namang si Semerad is in the game as well. Semerad also played well nung laro nila the other night. And Semerad has really stepped up, especially in the playoffs. So, naalala natin, nung finals, nung second conference natin, shooting those three-pointers, especially from the corners.
You know, I expected Anthony Semerad to really perform well in the PBA. I've seen him in college. He's the guy who is a do-it-all guy. Kung ano-anong position yung papalaro sa kanya, and he can really play that position very well. So dito, he can basically slide down from guard all the way to a power forward if they really want to go small.
Kelly Williams with the miss. Bo Belga, who's now in the game, spins in the lane, kicks to Gabe. Norwood jumper, 19-footer, Mintis. Belga keeps it alive. Out-rebounded Rosario. Tapos inuro muna na si Troy to get those two.
Grabe, labanan ng Rice to eh. May Glenn Rice, may extra Rice on the other side.
Tama.
So it's a battle of Rice.
Pero mo ito si Glenn Rice, di nakain ng Rice masyado. Outside shot is a miss. On the rebound play, Semerad was all by his lonesome. Tatlong nakaputi ang kanyang kalaban doon. White shirts get it. Here's Bo. Hands off to Jericho. Bukas na sa tres, hindi tinira. Back to Bo. Up fake ni Bo na yun. Kumakagat pa rin but not Kelly Williams. Jericho will approach. On the way up, Semerad strips that one away.
Not a good defensive set there for Rain or Shine. They were just confined on one area of the court.
Rice Jr. Nakita si Reyes mula sa kaliwa. Ang tres. Pumasok na, niluwa pa ng ring. Jericho up front to Gabe. There's a reach in. Tama ba? O yung away from the ball ba nangyari? Ryan Reyes is called for that reach in. Here's that play a while ago. Nakuha ni Bo. Tapos, tabi ka muna. Diba?
Nakatalikod kasi siya eh.
Malis ka dyan.
Oo.
Well, there's a physical player in this league. You can use Bo as an example, no? Dun sa front line. Timeout is called. 30-second variety. No, 5 minutes and a second to go dito sa first period natin. Animal lamang ng TNT katropa. Para sa mga hindi nakakalam, knockout game po yun. Mananalo rito, Ginebra ang kalaban sa semis. Okay, mga balikbayan dyan. Ito ang PBA Balikbayan Box. If you're an OFW na bumabalik mula sa ibang bansa after 1 year, o kaya isang dating Filipino citizen, maaari niyong i-avail itong Balikbayan Box promo na nagbibigay ng exclusive access sa photo ops with your PBA idols, sa dugout, sa hallway, 2017 Rookie Camp, sa Leo Awards natin at the end of the season, at priority ticket reservations for the games. You can avail of this PBA Balikbayan Box for Araneta and MOA Arena games only. Ryan Gregorio, ating kapatid dito sa panel, ngayon is here just as a fan. Kunyari, hindi pa siya tumitingin sa camera kahit alam niyang nakapokus sa kanya. Sa likuran niya, Patricia Hizon din.
I didn't expect Ryan to be wearing glasses already. Actually, ako malapit na rin ako.
Akala mo bata si Ryan? Hindi na bata yan. Retire na nga.
Kumpara siguro sa edad ko, baka siguro naman mas bata yan si
Bata ko,
Ryan.
2 years yata.
Thank you, Charlie. I will treat you to dinner tonight.
Harvey carried the veteran. Pinasok for Troy Rosario and carry. It's an early entry, early appearance para kay Harvey. We know what he can bring. He's always been steady. Ryan Reyes the rebound off the Belga miss. Ryan Reyes up ahead to Harvey. Doon ang depensa ng Rain or Shine. Nahirapan makapasok itong mga blue. Harvey now makes his approach, kicks it to Ryan. They want to go to Big Mo. Big Mo, the double team came. Harvey open. That was harassed by Jonathan Bullock. Kaya naman nagmintis. May reach in pa si Ryan na patatawagan siya ng loose ball foul. So knocked into Chris Chu. Mark Barboran, the newest pickup ng Rain or Shine Laughter Painters, is on the floor right now. They like his length and his shooting. Of course, they look a beloved member ng Rain or Shine. You'll always remember him as a Rain or Shine Laptop Painter, Jeff Chan.
Yes, Jeff Chan. Pero yung pumalit naman sa kanya si kay Jeff, itong, I would consider na si Borboran. Mataas ang kanyang shooting percentage sa 3-point line, Charlie. In fact, one of the best in terms of the percentages in the league.
Oh, look at that move behind the back. Umabot sa basket. Bumitin nga lang ang tira. Balik sa linya si Rice Jr.
Charlie, it's so difficult to guard itong si Glenn Rice kasi as soon as he gets the ball, he just simply attacks. And buti sana kung yung pag-atake niya is only in one direction. Pa zigzag eh. And then it's really very difficult to guard, lalo na pag nakabuelo. So, you know, one way to really try to prevent him from getting that basketball because he is definitely a dangerous person once he gets yung full throttle.
Okay, dribblers, ang tamang sagot sa ating Phoenix Accelerate Moneyball question ay number 1. Mo Tao Tua, siya ang huling player na nakuha ng TNT sa annual PBA draft na number 1 overall ang selection niya. 7 points already for Rice Jr. Make it 8. Explosiveness, no, tsaka quickness ito si Rice Jr. Very evident sa kanyang mga galaw. In fact, it seems, of course, when he's making his threes, that's really great, but seems to be more effective when he's driving to the basket and breaking.
Ganun yung laro niya eh. You can really see that he's not,
Chris Chu knocked down the three, simultaneous with the whistle. Mag-uusap muna ang dalawang referee natin. I think that's Marabe and Kilingen.
counted it.
They're gonna count it kasi simultaneous nga eh. So naka-address si Chris Chu at may foul si Harvey Carey but not on Chris Chu. Diba? Si Bullock ang kanyang na-foul. So the guy who's gonna take the bonus free throw for a possible 4-point play is Jonathan Bullock. So naman si Jonathan Bullock, he's a veteran, 30 years old already. So much older than some of the other imports na naglalaro dito sa Governor's Cup. He's from Cleveland State University. TNT calls a timeout. They're up by 4, 3:56 remaining in the first.
We are winners, me and you. Bayanihan, kapatiran, bawat segundo walang maiiwan. Oh, Filipino.
Check out the schedule ng ating semifinals. Mag-uumpisa yan sa linggo sa Binyan, Laguna at 6:30 p.m. Star and Meralco get into the game 1 ng kanilang best of 5. Game 1 naman ng Ginebra and the winner ng laban na ito will be on Monday here at Smart Elemental Coliseum. And then Santa Rosa, Laguna on Tuesday, Batangas City on Wednesday. Masaya ang labanan. Tuloy-tuloy yan.
Everyone's looking forward to the semis, but syempre kailangan makompleto muna yung cast. No, 3 pa lang ang nakakapasok at meron pang isa na inaantay. And there was a correction on the call. Ang kinlarify doon ng referee, si Ryan Reyes yung nag-commit ng foul.
Okay.
Doon kay Jonathan Bullock when itong si Chris Chu was going through that pick and roll.
So it was not Harvey Carey.
No, not Harvey Carey.
Credit it to Ryan Reyes. Dalawa na para kay Ryan Reyes. Tatlo na actually. Tatlo na siya. Itong si Harvey Carey naman, drawing the foul against Bo Belga. He's at the line. Knocks down the first one. I was watching this guy practicing earlier. Itong si Harvey Carey. Mga perimeter jumpers niya, which is his specialty. I think he took like 30 shots. Missed one.
Oh, grabe. Yeah. Ang taas nun. And that's the kind of game that he is supposed to be playing, that hit that perimeter, because he's more of an off-ball type of a guy. He's not going to ask for any isolation, but he does a very good job on really being off-ball and cutting around.
He's only about 6'1", pero siya nakabantay sa import. He's much bigger than he is, but that's the ability. Ito si Harvey Carey. Mark Borboran makes his move. Lefty shot off the glass. Mintis. Nakuha pa niya!
Wow.
Just quicker to the ball. Alam niya kasi mag-mintis siya, so he followed his shot and got it on the second chance.
What a smart play there by Mark Borboran. You know, aside from being a good high percentage shot, kita mo ang bilis na makaangat dito. And Glenn Rice was right there. And you know, Charlie, dagdag mo pa rin yung athletic ability ni Borboran, but plus that long arms. You know, that's really going to suit him well kasi itong si Glenn Rice, ganun din, malakas tumalon, mahaba din yung arms. So magandang matchup yan kung sakasakali magtatapat ulit.
He showed, of course, sa likod ng bench ng Rain or Shine. James Yap is there. He's not in the game. He's not dressed para maglaro ngayon. Jason Castro knocks down a 3-pointer. The lead had been cut down to just 3. Ngayon, dinoble na niya yan. So imagine, how much help James
Oo naman.
could give them sana kung naglalaro siya.
Especially in a knockout game like this, Charlie, malaking bagay si Big Game James.
Been there, done that na.
Oo.
Ilang beses na.
Ulit-ulit na lang niya. What a move.
He lost his dribble, able to pick it up. And that's something that Glenn Rice Jr. has shown. You watch back yung mga games on TNT, yung nahuhulog siya sa sahig, tuloy-tuloy pa rin ang dribble niya, able to continue possessing that ball, and then nakapasa pa siya na maayos.
And he sees the floor very well because he keeps his head up. That's why ang ganda pa ng assist niya.
Drive, mula sa kaliwa, bitin ang layup ni Borboran. Someone's, ito si Glenn Rice Jr. mukhang natamaan. He's shaken up, oo. Somebody hit the deck. Chris Chu will be called for a foul at the post. Tama ba? Holding foul on Chris Chu. Rice Jr. looks alright. Pero mukhang papalitan siya saglit. With 2:32 remaining in the first period. Here's that play, kept the dribble. Nahanap pa niya si Harvey Carey. Ever reliable Harvey Carey finishing at the rim.
So you cannot, defensively, Jonathan Bullock, you really have to see both man. Your man, which is on the weak side, and then the guy dribbling that basketball.
Look at that hesitation move. Tapos iniwan para kay Tautua. Supal palap third. Mark Borboran sa depensa. Jericho Cruz sa kanan. Lost it momentarily. Chris Chu trying to pick it up, but the quickest guy on the floor, the Blur, gets that possession. Siya magdadala across the timeline, up ahead to Carey. Carey to Troy. Reset ang opensa nitong TNT. And the defense ng Rainer Shine was able to establish itself. Then to shoot. Castro checks out Moses. You gave me some space, I'll take it, but he missed. Under 2 minutes na ritira sa ating first period. Jericho Cruz goes to Jonathan. Now it's Chris Chu. Borboran takes a 3. Knocks it down.
Definitely has a high percentage clip. I was looking at the stats a while ago.
6 points para kay Mark Borboran. Providing some of what Jeff Chan used to provide before. Yung mga 3-point bump na katulad niya. A miss from Harvey Carey. Here comes Rainer Shine. A chance to cut this down to 3. Maybe 2. Kung makatres sila. Chris Chu. Open from 3-point land. There you go! Down to just a single field goal difference.
The game changer of the previous game was really the 3-point shooting. And we're seeing that again in this game. Tagtag po itong kay Mark Borboran. He's the #1 3-point shooting percentage. When it comes to the percentages, si Borboran ang pinakamataas among locals here in the PBA.
Castro bouncing it over to Carey. Flips it up, looking for a foul. Walang pito ang ating baseline referee. Kailangan bumalik sa depensa ang TNT. Borboran will cross the timeline. Nobody said, likod. Walang nagsabi. Natapik tuloy ni Harvey Carey. Umisniki mula riyan. And here comes TNT once again. Rosario. Nothing happening sa opensa ng TNT, no?
Well, they're in his Rainer Shine is zone yung Rainer Shine dito.
Hinawakan na lang ni Bo Belga ang braso ni Mo Tautua. Sumenyas si referee Killingan ng possible flagrant. I-review nila yan. But Bo Belga just doing his thing, making sure na walang 3-point play opportunity.
He held the arm of Mo Tautua. That's why hindi nakaangat. Pero dito kasi depende kung saan niya, right there.
Kinapitan na todo. Deliberate foul ang tinawag, not a flagrant, but deliberate foul.
Because he wasn't anymore going for the ball. So, ganun talaga yung magiging hatol ng referee.
So, Rick, 2 shots and ball possession yan, pero hindi kailangan umupo ni Bo Belga.
Yeah. Oo.
Panoorin natin itong power move of the quarter na hatid sa atin ng Cobra Energy Drink. Tunay na lakas. Glenn. Bo gets one. Almazan pumasok, pinalitan si Jonathan Bullock. Kelly Williams and Boboy are back in the game as well for TNT.
Both coaches facing their imports well. Dito mo even in the first.
Wala, matagal pang game.
Oo.
Kailangan sila sa dulo.
At saka both coaches are really known to do that, lalo na hindi mo talaga pwedeng sagarin yung import.
Castro finds Boboy. They really want this guy to get going. Unable to hit it, then Rice keeping it alive. Ayan na naman siya! Pinayungan ni Raymond Almazan. Denial. Upstairs. But Chris Chu is called for a foul. Sabi ni referee Kiringan, minumunto na eh.
Parang
Sumipa ka,
sumipa
partner.
daw, yes. Let's take a look at this. They called the foul on Chris Chu right there. The referee knows saw it.
Rice Jr. Grabe yung effort ni Rice Jr. to keep that ball alive, Eric.
He's just so active, Charlie. You know, he's on a mission right now because alam mo naman na hindi maganda yung nilaro niya in the previous game. That's also one of the reasons why it was really very difficult for them to overhaul that big deficit that Rainer Shine erected in that game. So, syempre, ngayon pa lang, gusto niya na makasimula ng maaga. You can really expect that he would really be driving a lot to the basket, drawing some fouls. So expect him to go to the line a lot because agresibo siyang pumupunta sa going for the higher percentage shot.
When he misses 2 free throws, very rare yun para kay Rice Jr. He's bringing up the rear on defense. He still shakes his head about the 2 misses. Norwood nahanap si Borboran. Ends the quarter with a basket. I-re-review yan as a matter of protocol, pero from our angle, looks like it was good, but titignan nila kung may ilaw na sa backboard sa kanyang pagbitaw. What a shot. That would have been his second. Yes, it's counted. It's counted. It's counted, and TNT led by as many as 9 points in quarter number 1, and yet pagkatapos doon may fight back. Sabi natin kanina yun, Eric eh. Sigurado tayo. Sigurado tayo may fight back. At the end of the first 12 minutes, ang score natin, tabla. 27 all.
We are dreams coming true. We are live. We are live.
Marang
3-point shooting. Pinag-usapan mo kanina yan, Eric. Bombs away. Itong dalawang kumparan, mahilig tumira mula sa 3. And, well, last game, Rainer Shine got the better of that department and they got the win.
Malaking bagay talaga yung 3-point shooting because you can really see that both teams are quick. Both teams really guard the perimeter very well and are ready to collapse. So malaking bagay talaga that once there's a kick out and you hit that 3, doon nagkakaroon ng maraming problema because it gives you that opportunity to see the floor very well. Nakaspread yung defense at makakadrive, and that's what's happening right now with the 3-point field goal so far.
5 of 9 na sila rito. First quarter pa lang nakakaan. So they're on course to get 23 pointers in this game if they continue that. Second quarter beginning, brought to us by Cobra Energy Drink. May laban ka, Mark Borboran, the man of the hour for Coach Caloy Garcia. 9 points in that first period. 2 3-pointers, 1 to tie the game at the buzzer.
And can you imagine the development of Borboran when you saw him in college? Halos power forward yung laro niya because matangkad siya. Minsan nagsasentro pa nga.
Parang dos na laro niya.
Pero versatility kasi yung pinag-uusapan. Look, he's even challenging Glenn Rice Jr. there for that offensive rebound.
Rice Jr. saying, hey, keep up with me. Nauna na ako doon sa break. Wala akong katabi.
Tingnan mo rin yung Mark Borboran. Look at the way he's like denying Jason Castro the basketball.
Now it's with Castro. Hugh tries to challenge. Santres nag-blitz and Almazan an easy rebound. Jericho Cruz, isa sa mga inaasahan ng score. Nice screen there. Knocked Jason Castro to the ground.
Tula si Jason Castro dun eh. That was a very explosive and aggressive move here. Right there. I couldn't tell kung sumabit sa kay was it Glenn Rice there on top? Or nadulas lang si or that was Kelly Williams, I guess, yeah.
Tapos sinabayan pa. Ito si Jericho Cruz on the shot. 3-point play is completed para kay Cruz. And all of a sudden, 3 na ang lamang ng Rainer Shine.
You have other players now coming into the picture when it comes to scoring. Jericho actually had only 8 points in the previous game.
Troy nakakuha ng 2 inside the lane, and that's a good sight para dito kay Coach Nash Rosella. see Pogoy get two. Rice almost stole that one away. Na kay Norwood. Chris Chu recognizing yung height advantage niya. Pero yung nilabas kay Borboran. Susubok si Borboran. Goes under the defense. Whoa! Ang ganda sana noon.
Oo. Pinamanan naman si Gabriel. Malikot kasi talaga yung kamay.
That's a travel against Kelly Williams. Outside referee called that one and Kelly protesting.
Alam mo, Charlie, nabanggit ko na malikot yung kamay ni Glenn Rice para masama pakinggan. Malikot yung kamay.
Sa basketball.
Kaya nga siya maraming steal. Di ba? Dahil malikot yung kamay.
Naintindihan ka naman ng mga nakikinig.
Kaya nga. Kinaklaro ko lang.
Basketball ang pinag-uusapan natin. O makibalita tayo kay Apple.
First quarter pa lang nakakalimang 3-point shots na itong Rain or Shine. Ito yung isa sa mga problema ngayon ng TNT. Aside from the matchups, it's really filling up with the little things. Tulad na lang ng paglolocate ng shooters ng Elazo Painters and trying to contain them. Sabi nga ni Coach Nasser Rosella, you have to be more aware and again, communicate on both, especially on defense. Back to you guys.
Thanks a lot, Apple. Well, definitely nga, yung shooting mahirap na kung biglang umandar sila. And knock down all those 3-pointers like they did in that last game. Chris Chu goes to Jericho. Doon ang defense ni Pogoy.
Nice cut.
Extra pass sana. Extra pass para kay Jonathan. Maybe Raymond should have taken it already.
Ganda yung intention niya at saka yung pasa nga sana ni Raymond Almazan, that overpassing in that last play.
Pass inside to Kelly. Layup niya. Finds the mark.
I like the battle of
Troy. They're gonna credit Troy.
Troy.
TP.
Gandang laban yan, Charlie. Of course, you got those four guys that we were talking about. Troy Rosario, Kelly Williams, Gabe Norwood. Tapos dagdag mo pa si Almazan. When you talk about rebounding, ang apat din, grabe mag-rebound with respective teams.
Ito pala yung tip ni Troy. That's a high sa tibay rebound brought to us by Eagle Cement. High sa tibay.
I remember when you talk about Troy Rosario, he was out rebounding those players from sa OQT. Naalala mo yun? Sumasabay siya sa mga players ng France sa offensive rebound.
Last year, sa Olympic qualifiers. Okay, dribblers, labas nyo yung mga smartphone nyo. Ito na ang ating pangalawang Phoenix Accelerate Moneyball question. Sino ang pinakamatangkad sa starting five ng Rain or Shine sa larong ito? Number 1, Jonathan Bullock. Number 2, Bo Belga. Number 3, Raymond Almazan. Hindi yung sinong pinakamatangkad na tatlo. Sino yung pinakamatangkad na nag-start sa game na ito. So dapat alam nyo sino yung mga starter. Di ba? Rice picked it up. Masikip. Balik sa kanya. Dahil pang oras sa kanilang shot clock. He wants some movement from his teammates. He's getting a bit upset at them. And Troy turnaround jumper. Nothing there. Jonathan. Quick release. Di niya makuha. Rebound Pogoy. A bit slow on the break itong TNT katropa. Hindi nila naunahan yung mga white shirts. Pogoy put himself in a tight situation. May numero ang mga nakaputi. Ahan Misi. Bitin. Nakuha ni Almazan. He puts it back in.
So that's what Raymond Almazan is known for. He did a good trail job and then he was able to also clear that offensive rebound and the putback.
5-point lead para sa Rain or Shine. 8:48 na titira sa period number 2. Fortunes have changed here. Rain or Shine is in the lead. Wala nang adjustment yan. Kailangan all out, di ba? Para makuha yung victory, makapasok sa semis.
Hindi na ganun kadali rin kasi yung advantage at twice speed. kasi minsan pag kaya, ang dami ng beses na dadalawan yung mga teams, Charlie.
Wala na eh. Wala nang advantage ang TNT, di ba?
Oo.
Na binura nga nitong Rainer Shine. So it all boils down to this one game. It's a one-game situation. Anybody can take it. Di ba? Wala lang ng rhythm yung favored team.
Well, dagdag mo na rin, it's clearly evident the way Rainer Shine is playing defense. In that previous game, they kind of shut down itong TNT Katropa, which is definitely loaded with so much offense. But makikita mo rin naman ngayon, Rainer Shine is doing a great job. You know, I was impressed with the way they shut down R.R. Pugoy when he drove into the lane. Pag pihit niya, I thought he was wide open. Bigla na lang out of nowhere, dala-dalawa yung mga gustong sumapalpal sa kanya.
So preaching defense, di ba sa napag-usapan natin kanina? Eloy Garcia really stressing that. Pero ngayon, good defense from TNT. They get the basket. Chance for a three-point play. Nakahirit itong Rainer Shine. Weren't even able to cross the timeline. All of a sudden, pwede na tumablaw.
Oo, tsaka ang ganda nung ginawa ni Coach Nash. I mean, he told his players, wala na lang sila nag-full court press. And then walang mapasahan dun si Gabe Norwood from that inbound.
You know, si Glenn Rice Jr. has shown that he is not reluctant to pass sa kanyang mga kampi at all. A very willing passer ito si Glenn Rice Jr. Unable to tie the game, however, si R.R. Pugoy. Jonathan kicked it out to Maverick Ahanisi, pero may foul na natatawagin kontra dyan kay Anthony Sefran. His first.
Ano mo, sayang yung foul doon because ang layo sa ang layo ni Jonathan Bullock to be able to at least launch a shot. And he was going straight to the basket.
Almazan Rosario ang labanan. Out to Maverick, kicks to Gabe. Gabe just inside the three-point line. Gets another jumper. He's had 2 goals, 4 points total.
You know, he's really a high percentage, very smart player. Makikita mo, we all remember that he had a good shooting night when it comes to his three-point shooting in the previous game. Pero dito, he still took a step into the lane and went for that pull-up. Really kitang-kita mo yung kanyang versatility, Charlie, tapos yung kanyang experience when it comes to situations like
Rice
that.
Jr. really complaining sa referees. Humihingi ng foul. Showing some frustration already at this point. Might be too early for that.
Well, binabasa na rin kasi siya, nakaka-adjust na yung Rainer Shine doon sa mga bigla niyang pag-penetrate.
Almazan 3. Too strong, flying in for the rebound. Once again, Rice Jr. up ahead to Semerad. Mutik na maagaw ni Jonathan Bullock, who swatted that ball almost straight towards Apple David.
I'm sure Apple David was nervous in that last play.
Kasi yung mga courtside seats talaga na yan, delikado eh. Nangyari na kay Apple yung Samoa dati.
Wait, nandun din si Patricia eh. Patricia's
si
right there.
Crystal, di ba?
Oo.
Muntik na, di ba? Nalala nyo, nabagsakan ni Ronald Campos si Apple sa Mola Bay sa arena. Diba?
Marunong pumili ng babagsakan si Ronnie Bell.
Outside shot from Glenn Rice. Mintis yan, so di ba siya nakakapakit from out there. Pabor, keeping it alive, tumapak sa labas. Balik sa Rainer Shine. Si Coach Kaloy, nag-referee rito. Kaya traveling tinawag niya. Ngayon, sumesenya siya, calling it for Rainer Shine.
Well, he's just trying to, nagugulo lang.
Influence.
Sideline
Trying to
influence.
influence. Influence peddling ang ginagawa niya. And Missy goes to the post. Bo Belga. Bo will use his bulk contra Troy. You know, I think there's really no one who can guard him more than one that way kung ganyan. Walang double.
Lalim na rin Charlie. And he took 2 dribbles to really bring Troy in the middle. Sabay pihit going to baseline.
That's a miss from Bo Belga. Good effort from Pagoy para makuha offensive rebound, but he lost it to the white shirts. And Missy. Disturbance from Castro. Sabi niya, tumama sa hita ni Anmisi. Sabi ng referee, hindi. And Castro is adamant about it. He wants a review, but we're not in the last 2 minutes, so you can't do that. Castro is sure, he's certain na tumama dun sa hita.
He's really trying to tell the referees what he saw.
Still talking. Now he's going to the other referee. He's forum shopping. Pumunta siya dun sa isang referee, baka sakaling maniwala sa kanya.
Take a look here. Well, not in that angle there.
Si Coach Nash naman ang tumuturo.
Tingnan natin dito.
Wala, hindi kita dun sa dalawang
Hindi kita eh. could be. I mean, could be kasi makita mo yung ball na pagbagsak doon pumuntang base and the hit also.
Tawagan ng warning o nabigyan ng warning ang TNT for improper bench decorum.
Now, this game will have a lot of emotions, Charlie, for sure, because of the pressure and you know, it's do or die. So you really expect a lot of emotion from both teams.
Yun na nga, kasi lahat ng iba nagbakasyon eh.
Oo.
May tatlong nag-aantay sa semis, yung iba bakasyon na. So ayaw magbakasyon yung isa rito.
Oh, definitely.
5.5 to shoot. 5-point lead, Rainer Shine. They want to add on to that. Bullock gets it. After release. Oh!
Nice perimeter shot there. 9 points.
Up to 7 ang lamang ng Rainer Shine. Down by 9 kanina yung mga yan. 6.5 remaining in the half. Castro. Wanted to go to Troy. Hindi niya maibigay. So sana lang. Mintis ang layup. May foul na tatawagin kontra sa Rainer Shine. And they'll have to paint this. Look at each other. Sino ba to? Ikaw ba? Ikaw ba? Sabi nila, don't Trollano. Sabi natin mga referees.
Sa sobrang bilis kasi, Charlie, the blur nga eh. Everyone trying to reach for that ball, but it's just too fast going to the basket.
Castro hits the first basket. Here's a post-up move. Bo Belga. He's the excellent player brought to us by Taiwan. Excellence. It's an excellent word. 2 for 2 para kay Jason Castro. Gabe Norwood. Down to Bullock. Na kay Maverick Anvisi. Balik kay Gabe. Hesitated on the 3 once again. One train closer. Andun ang depensa. 7 to shoot. Anvisi di diskarte. Ginamit ang laki pero mintis ang layup. Now it's with Castro. He's checking the floor. Who's running the lanes? Can't see any of his teammates. Decides to pull up. Jumper is up and in.
Grabe. Maverick Anvisi would really have his hands for trying to contain the blur. Not only is he great in penetration, ang ganda rin ng kanyang yung mga jumpers from the perimeter.
Ngayon si Maverick Anvisi is fouled. Jason Castro guilty party. Acknowledging it as well. Ibabalik ni Caloy. Maverick upo muna. Two. Cross court to Norwood, quickly to Bullock. Bullock makes his move. May foul na tatawagin against Semeradu. Held on. 42 to the referee. Nawakan daw si Bullock.
So kita mo yung role dito ni Anthony Semerad. He has to guard against a full strong player like itong si Jonathan Bullock. Ang hirap i-box out niya kasi ang lakas ng katawan, pero makikita mo itong si Semerad is really doing a good job.
Pakinggan natin ang ulat ni Apple David.
Yes, isa si Jonathan Bullock sa mga naging tinig sa 3-point area ng TNT last game. Actually, sabi ni Jonathan sa akin, nagsilbing blessing in disguise ba that it's actually tough to get inside the basket kapag kalaban mo ang TNT with the kind of defense they have. And also, he tried his luck dun sa 3-point area and he was lucky that his shots were falling last game. But also, he is confident din naman talaga to take that shot. Aside from Coach Caloy Garcia trusting him, lahat din daw ng teammates niya keeps on telling him, shoot, shoot, shoot. Kaya nag-shoot siya.
Yun na nga nangyari. Pumasok, di ba? Kasi pwede naman shoot ka, pero percentage mo, ano yun, 26%? That's what happened to Glenn Rice.
Yes, yan ang nangyari kay Glenn Rice. But malaking bagay talaga because you know that defenses will be airtight in the shaded area, most especially in the playoffs. Kaya magalaking bagay talaga yung shooting sa labas.
Pangalawang free throw ni Bullock was almost an air ball. And now Jason Castro finding a three-pointer brought to us by OPF Flip-Up Dual Selfie Camera. Hindi pa nakaka-press itong TNT in the second period eh. Yun yung pauna nila. Belga. Now it's with Bullock. He'll try to get it back. And Mintis and the rebound taken by Troy Rosario. Ang tumulong ni Troy. Now a chance to grab the lead back. Castro heard the whistle. Put it up. At pupunta sa linya para sa dalawang free throws. He's a smart player.
He's really an expert when it comes to drawing that foul. One of those players who are always, titignan mo yung top 10 sa mga nabibigyan ng free throws. sa Liga, Jason Castro is one of them because because of his ability to go hard to the basket. Tapos ang galing pa niya magpasabit para nga mabigyan siya ng
That's right. Pogoy back, Cruz back. Ito muna si Truliano. Rice Jr. upo rin. There you go. TNT back in the driver's seat, 44-43. They were down by 7 a while ago.
Castro with 16 big points already here in the first half. It's in 4 minutes and 50 seconds left.
When he gets into that zone, Eric, when he sees a medyo
Hirap,
nagka-struggle yung team niya,
Oo.
siya na lang muna. Norwood. Good line, pero bitin. And Castro gets a rebound. He's doing everything para sa kanyang kupunan at this time. 1 of the 3 goes to Troy. Castro. 3 on the way. Too strong on the rebound. Jericho Cruz ang kumuha niyan. 4:20 remaining in the second period. Bullock and Troy Rosario jockeying for position. Nakuha ni Bullock. Nice entry pass. You gotta credit that to Bo Belga.
Dagdag mo na rin doon yung pag-seal ni Bullock. He was just waiting for that lob pass. He was very patient. He didn't try to jockey anymore for position. Hinayaan niya yung defense nga na i-front siya because he knew that he had the backside to really get that lob.
Nawagan ng foul si Jericho Cruz. More changes. Glenn Rice Jr. back in the game. So quickly, para may instructions lang yata ang sinabi si Coach Nash Racela. In place ni Jason Castro. Sino magpo-point guard para rito sa TNT?
Ganun naman, Charlie, yung mga, when you keep your hands down. We've seen it in international competitions. Pag nakababa yung kamay mo at malapit ka dun sa area ng shooter, talagang ipapasabitin ka na lang talaga doon at matatawagan ng free throw. Mabibigyan siya ng free throw, rather.
Rice Jr. at the line. He missed a couple the last time he was there. And he misses this one as well. Dribblers. Ang tamang sagot sa ating Phoenix Accelerate Moneyball question ay number 3, Raymond Almazan. He was the tallest member of the starting 5 of Rainiers time sa larong ito.
4 of 7 so far here for Glenn Rice Jr. for his free throws.
Made sure on the second one, took his time.
Malaking bagay, Charlie, because this game has been really close.
Tied at 45. Ito ang pang-apat na deadlock sa ating laro. Jericho, Di spins in the lane, layups up. It's a miss, but it goes to the line para sa dalawang free throws. And TNT discussing how they're supposed to stop the penetrations mula sa elapsed painters. Jericho Cruz came into his own last season. At nabigyan naman siya ng parangal during the Leo Awards as the most improved player from season 41.
That's why nababanggit nga ni Coach Caloy, prior to our coverage na they definitely have the tools to really match up against TNT. Nakikita mo kung sa speed, kaya nila even on defense. I mean, may panapat sila sa mga strength na yung mga big weapons talaga ng TNT katropa.
Kapi ka ng bola. And referee Janine, after thinking about it, says it's gonna go TNT's way and protesta todo itong mga Rainiers siya nila after painter. Rice Jr. playing the point. Lost his footing once again.
Charlie, nandun pa rin yung control.
Oh, di ba? Tapos niya may bangga si Jonathan.
He didn't go for that layup.
Sino ba? Patid ba ni Jericho Cruz?
Pero penalty na.
Jericho nga tinawagan ng holding foul. Cruz complaining to the lady referee.
Pero penalty na kasi. That's the reason why. Even if he didn't go for that shot.
Nangawakan naman talaga ang process. Dun sa reach yun. I think if Jericho wasn't called for that, Bullock might have been dahil banggaan nga sila. Swishes the first free throw. Mr. Ricky Vargas together with Mr. Pangilinan. Watching TNT compete here in the quarterfinals. Second seed, TNT.
Oo.
Diba? Yung number 1 seed, Meralco,
Meralco.
escaped the Blackwater Elite last night.
Yeah, that was really
Matindi
ibang
ginawa.
klase yung ginawa dito ng Blackwater. Can you imagine, Charlie, yung pagpalasa lang ng tao, yung pagpasok ng tao, only came in within the conference already. So, nakapag-blend din kagad sila and they almost really
Muntik na makasila.
Muntik na.
And of course, Star hot shots. Survived and Lex and Ginebra. Overpowered, overwhelmingly, San Miguel. Couple of nights back. Jonathan Bullock. This time it's a drive. Kicks over to Belga. Belga fades away. Uy, pinasa pa sa loob. Tabik palabok ni Troy Rosario. 6.3 natitira. May pagkakataon po itong rain or shine, but looks like Coach Caloy wants to talk it over first. Come up with a nice inbound play to get a basket with 3:11 remaining in the second period.
We are winners, me and you. Bayanihan, kapatiran, bawat segundo walang maiiwan.
.3 to shoot para sa rain or shine. Coming out of that timeout. Let's see what they cooked up. Naki Belga. Down to 4. Belga, turnaround jumper. Fading away. Small man move from the big guy.
Grabe yung versatility talaga ni Big Bo.
Rice, cross court. Ryan Reyes. Ball finds its way back. Rosario contra Borburan. Borburan, Rosario rather, turnaround jumper as well.
Oh, grabe yung mga moves na nakikita natin dito. Both like Big Bo had one and then Troy Rosario here from the elbow.
2:40 natitira. Sa second period, Bo Belga bukas mula sa tres. Why not? Sabi niya. He gets that on the ball. Hatid yan sa atin ang Oppo F3 Plus Dual Selfie Camera.
Delikado na si Bo, namamarel.
Yun na nga eh.
He's very intense.
Ayun na, pistol-pistol lang. Biglang pwede nang maging shotgun yan. Tapos maraming dala-dalang armas yan si Bo Belga. Jonathan Bullock called for his second personal as Rice Jr. drew another foul on the penetration.
Ano, grabe, si Mr. Sagasa itong si Glenn Rice Jr. Once he gets it even, pagkalampas pa lang niya ng half-court line. You can just imagine how he sees the floor so well and then akala mo he's going out of control. But ang ganda nung yung control niya sa bola because he is able to really accelerate and go hard even with his head up and he sees the floor so well. Normally, yung mga umaatake, Charlie, pag nag-out of control yun, nakatungo, nakatingin sa baba kasi they're going hard to the basket. But this guy still sees everything.
And he switched the first free throw. Now a chance to tie it up and he does just that. Kung sa pangalawang pasok na yun, 2:22 natitira. Jonathan Bullock goes through in the backcourt. Sa setup ng depensa ng TNT katropa. TNT, the higher seed. Pero rain or shine, really giving them all they can handle. That's a travel. Ready to cruise and shuffle down at mga paa.
It's turnover number 8 for rain or shine. Samantalang ang TNT naman aanin pa lang ang nilang turnovers.
Coach Caloy Garcia on your screen. So he took over from Yang Giao. And everyone acknowledged that those were big shoes to fill. And Rainer Shine has not gone out of the quarterfinals in this season. Looking to go into the semis for the first time.
Oo, kung sakasakali makakalusot sila pero mahirap-hirap na daan ang kanilang tatahakin dito, Charlie. I mean, this is TNT Katropa. This is a very good team.
We're in the last 2 minutes of the first half. Corporan na solid yung first period. He lost the ball. Pinulot ni Rice Jr. Ito na si Castro. Castro lost it momentarily, so kept his dribble. Lahat ng Rainer Shine nagsasabi, overhead na yun. Dribbling violation dapat. Ayun na! Ang hinahanap nila kanina pa. Rice Jr. nagpakawala mula sa Tresland. And he gets one.
Well, 18 puntos si Sir Charlie and we're only here in the first half. Grabing bawi yung ginawa ni Glenn Rice Jr. dito compared to the first game or the previous game.
You get his points. That's the kind of player he is. Corporan. 5 to shoot na lang. Anong gagawin itong Rainer Shine? Bullock checks the clock, knows it, makes it. Makes it!
That was a tough shot, Charlie. I mean, Troy was right there over him.
That was a three. Under a minute to go. Bakbakan dito sa Big Dome. Sa kanyang pagtawid, Castro heard Coach Nash Rosella saying, call a timeout. 30-second variety ito. Nagawa na ng konting strategy si Coach Nash Rosella. TNT did enter the finals in the Commissioner's Cup, but lost to San Miguel Beermen, whose Grand Slam dreams were crushed the other night. There's a three mula kay Rice.
He just took it all the way from way out.
Eh, binawi naman agad.
Oh, mahirap yung ginawa ni Jonathan doon because he was just like facing up. The guy was right there and he just, just went straight up for that shot.
Yan naman si Coach Caloy, kausap ang kanyang mga elaf to Painter. Because we're gonna get the ball back.
I keep mentioning the turnovers, Charlie, because 9 turnovers is quite high already. And we are only here in the first half. So if this continues, pwede sila mag-18. And in the past, the past Rainer Shine teams that we've seen, mababa sila mag-turnover dati because they would rather take more shots. When they're open, they would take more shots than to really move the ball around.
Important matchup natin to this point. 18 and 15 ang scoring nila. And we know what they can do, these two imports. They've been around long enough. That's the miss mula kay Kelly Williams. Jericho Cruz rips it away from R.R. Pugoy. Andisi to the trailing Bo Belga. He'll take the three. And he makes another one! Shotgun, bang, bang, baby! Para kay Big Bo Belga.
In transition, he just pulled up. He's feeling it there.
He's double digits. Para sa Rainer Shine. Remember, we talked about it at the top of the coverage. 5 guys, 5 locals, plus the import were in double digits in that game that they won. But Troy Rosario gets the three right back. That's how it's been. Rice hits a three, Bullock gets it. Belga hits a three, Rosario gets it back.
Sagutan lang eh. That's why yung score hindi talaga lumalayo because both teams really giving their all and playing well.
Now second shot time para sa Rainer Shine. Here in the first half, Bullock kicks it all the way to Jericho. Has to put it up. Gets the basket, and I was about to say, will they tie it again at the end of this quarter? Looks like they did.
When he answered you there, Charlie, and under yung pressure, he wasn't able to deliver because patapos na nga yung ating clock.
Ayaw talaga mag-iwanan itong dalawang koponan. Tinan natin itong power move ng quarter. Hatid sa atin ng Cobra Energy Drink. Tunay na lakas. At the end of 1, it was 27 all. At the end of 2, 59 all naman ang ating score. Walang iwanan. Dito lang kayo. Balikan nyo kami maya-maya. Firefly.
Love NFL? Touchdown! We've got everything you love about the game.
You did what I'm saying?
Yup, all 256 of them. Your team, anytime.
Are you following me?
Who, me? Sure am. Miss something? We got you with Live Rewind.
That's crazy.
No, what's crazy is you can watch on any device and all the TVs on Sundays.
All day.
Yup, all day.
Let's go!
NFL Game Pass. Go online to start your free trial today.
Talagang dikit ang ating labanan. The way a knockout game should be. 59 all ang ating score. We'll be back.
I have my weaknesses. but I choose to be strong. I choose to be brave.
I am aware of my flaws, but I choose to be fierce. I choose to do right by others.
I have my doubts and my struggles, but I choose to go all out. I choose to be different.
I choose to be free.
I am what I choose.
I choose to keep fighting,
To carry on.
to live courageously.
TV5 pushes me to be what I want to be.
It encourages me.
It inspires me.
TV5 keeps the fight in me burning.
I choose TV5.
I choose courage.
Love NFL? Touchdown! We've got everything you love about the game.
You did what I'm saying?
Yup, all 256 of them. Your team, anytime.
Are you following me?
Who, me? Sure am. Miss something? We got you with Live Rewind.
That's crazy.
No, what's crazy is you can watch on any device and all the TVs on Sundays.
Oh, baby!
Yup, all day.
Let's go!
NFL Game Pass. Go online to start your free trial today.
So you like actions more?
Oh my God! Happened!
Ang lalaro nating game ay ang Overwatch.
Let the match begin.
High five.
Ah! Get it! Get it! Get it!
Oh, he's fucking
Kami ang bata, babes. Kami lang naman yung tutulog sa'yo mamaya. I love this game. Good job. We survived.
Mas marami ka pang fans sa paggawaan ng pamaypay. Yung mga videos mo, mas marami pang views sa mga bahay sa Tagaytay.
Thanks for the wonderful surprise.
Friend?
I love you. Ganon lang kasimple.
Catch the new episodes.
Please keep watching.
Click the link.
Subscribe to D5 Studio on YouTube for more shows.
Mga kapatid, my name is Denise Tan. Welcome to Oppo Sports 5 Center. It is the last game of the quarterfinals at ang rain or shine at TNT tied at the score of 59 dito sa halftime. Their leading scorer are their imports, Glenn Rice Jr. having 18 points, and on the other side it's Jathan Bullock with 16. And although these two guys are the first or the ones that got the first 10 points of the match, it is players like Jason Castro who has 16 and it is Bo Belga who has 12 who has really made this match much more exciting. So tignan naman natin kung anong masasabi nyo sa ating social media comments. Ayan, ang sabi ni John Benavides, rain or shine ang mananalo dyan para maganda ang semis matchup. Belga versus Ginebra crowd. Talaga namang singled out si Bo. Pero tignan natin, dahil tied sila at the end of the first quarter and tied sila at the end of the first half. Ang sabi naman ni Catherine Paha, TNT ang aabante sa semis dahil mas maganda ang opensa at depensa nila. Malaking tulong din ang leadership ni Castro. Just like what I said, even though Glenn Rice Jr. is the highest pointer, 16 points pa rin ang itinulong ni Jason Castro. Sabi naman ni Kenneth Loyola, makukuha ng TNT ang last semis ticket. Magpapaula ng 13 na Castro at Rice. Samahan pa ng matinding depensa ni Williams. I definitely agree. Actually, Rice, Castro, and Kelly has been doing a very good job both offense-wise and defense. Ngayon naman, konting break muna sa aksyon at kilalanin natin ang dalawang gentlemen na ito, Eldwin Marfil and Jamar Lucman, galing sa Bangon, Marawi. Unang-una, Eldwin, can you tell us more about Bangon, Marawi?
Good evening, Denise, and good evening to everyone watching. Bangon Marawi is it's a benefit concert. It's a fundraising concert for, the benefit of the people in Marawi. And this is going to be tomorrow, 30th of September 2017, and it's going to be just around the corner, Manhattan Row, General Malvar Araneta Center.
Jamar, I do understand that Bangon Marawi, we spell it differently. It's with a W-E.
Yes.
Is there any reason behind that?
Well, it's intended. It's because we're trying to unite everyone, and I mean literally everyone, to be under one common cause. So for helping people and pertaining to the people of Marawi.
Yes. Alright, ayan na nga po. Napakinggan nyo na sila. Iniimbitahan po namin kayo again. You saw it on your TV screens. Yung schedule ng Bangon Marawi, that will be tomorrow. A benefit concert for our troops who are fighting in Marawi. 5 p.m.
Yes.
Manhattan Road, General Malvar Avenue, Araneta Center. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Alright, and at this point, babalik tayo sa pagkilala sa ating mga players. This is Jonathan Bullock at Oppo PBA Timeout.
Nathan Bullock from Rain and Shine Elastic Painters, and this is PBA Timeout. The first impression will be that I'm very serious, but actually I'm goofy. I'm not a basketball player. That's actually a tough question. I'll be a businessman, entrepreneur. While I played football, I actually played in the NFL. So, actually, I tried the Philippine barbecue at this festival, this marketplace. It was really good, actually. So, to the beach, I want to see the waves. I don't know what the beach is yet, so hopefully my teammates will take me out one day if we have time. Business first. I believe that over this past 3-4 weeks, we've been able to bond really well. And it's just been through practice. Maybe they laughing at me because I'm sweating up a storm in practice and have to change clothes, but I think we bonded really well through just practice. I'm Jonathan Bullock from Rain and Shine Elastic Painters, and I'm out.
Diba alam na natin ngayon, Jonathan Bullock once played in the NFL. And speaking of NFL, alam nyo ba na meron na yan tayo dito sa TV5. Pero dahil nakilala na natin si Jonathan ng mas maganda, ito naman, kilalanin natin si Ryan Reyes sa ating Oppo Recaption.
Hi, this is Ryan Reyes from TNT Katropa, and this is PBA Recaption. That picture right there is my buddy Rob Reyes. He was retired from the PBA now, and it was his going away. So I think that was his last day. We all had lunch together. Probably recaption it. Farewell, Rob. I'm gonna miss you. Please come back soon. Visit us. That's actually when me, Mo, Chris, and my buddy Jeremy, who's now in the States, we all went out for a Halloween. And I was dressed as a tequila man that serves tequila in Mexico. I don't know if you know those guys. Yeah, so that was me. Hung over the next morning. That's me in the cryo chamber. Just, for body recovery. I have no idea, but it'll probably be like cold as heck right now. That right there is me doing a photo shoot for Titan. It's actually my buddy Rob's clothing line, BBJ, which is B-Ball Junkies. It's based in the States in California. So I'm just, being a model. So I'd keep it as is. BBJ, B-Ball Junkies. Hi, this is Ryan Reyes from TNT Katropa, and you can follow me on Instagram at RyanReyes_10.
O, diba? Ryan Reyes, baller/model. Alright, and at this point, silipin naman natin si Glenn Rice Jr. sa ating Oppo PBA Timeout.
Hi, this is Glenn Rice from TNT Katropa, and this is PBA Timeout. Here I watch Netflix, but I like to play the video game and play card games. Probably Mo. That's the one I talk to the most outside of practice. My jersey number, I wear it because that was the number my dad used to wear when he played. My favorite food, I like tacos. I played at Georgia Tech in Atlanta. One of them, but I like Trace McGrady. That was my favorite player. Hi, I'm Glenn Rice from TNT Katropa, and I'm out.
All right, now that we've gotten to know Glenn Rice Jr. more, silipin naman natin ang ating Oppo PBA recaption with Jericho Cruz.
This is Jericho Cruz of the Rain and Shine Last Two Painters, and this is a recaption. Oh, I posted that picture because that's when we won gold medal in Myanmar for SEA Games. If I could recap that, it's more of a blessing in disguise just to be with this group of players. Posted up pictures when right when my wife gave birth. My feeling is indescribable. It's amazing. If I could recap that, it'd be a dream come true to have a beautiful daughter. That's when I got drafted, so dream come true. And all the hard work that I put in, and it all went, I thought it was just a dream, but then, ngayon, nandito na ako. If I recap that, it would be a blessed beyond belief. This is a photo of my family. Posted that on her first birthday. If I could recap that, I would say it completes me. I posted because we were in a car and we're about to go to the church. Oh, after the church, about to go and eat. So might as well just have a little selfie picture with our little family. If I have to recap, they are my happiness. I posted a picture right when as I proposed to my fiancé right now, my girlfriend. Couldn't be anything happier than when she said yes to me. She's my life. She's my everything. She's my world. Siguro if I recap, siguro she's my world. She's my everything. This is Jericho Cruz. Please follow me at Instagram, Jericho X Cruz.
Ngayon nasilip na natin kung gaano ka-sweet itong si Jericho. Silipin naman natin kung ano ang nangyari sa ating Chooks to Go Pilipinas team. Kanina po, nakalaban nila ang Shabab Al-Ali, a team from UAE, and Kiefer Ravena was our best player, 20 points and 6 rebounds. Yan po, they won by 35 points at a score of 92-57. Kanina yan, bago nagsimula ang ating laban. Ayan. At syempre dahil dyan, magkakaroon sila ng laban bukas at 12:15 p.m. Nagiging live yan on TV5. Makakalaban nila ang Mono Vampires. That is a team from Thailand. At kung mananalo tayo, we will be on 5th place. So again, inaanyayahan po namin kayo bukas manood 12:15 p.m. live on TV5 para makita nyo ang laban ng ating Chooks to Go Pilipinas team. At ito rin, syempre, kailangan nyong abangan. The semifinals will start on Sunday, October 1 at 6:30 p.m. That will be Star against Meralco sa Binyan, Laguna. October 2 will be at 7 p.m. Barangay Ginebra versus Rain or Shine or TNT. Depende kung sino mananalo ngayon. October 3, Tuesday, Meralco versus Star sa Santa Rosa, Laguna. October 4, 7 p.m. That will be Ginebra. Again, kung sino man po ang mananalo sa laban na ito. At dahil nga nag-aabang pa tayo kung sino ang makakalaban ng Ginebra, it's time to go back to the action again. Rain or Shine and TNT tied at 59.
As Denise mentioned, 59 all ang ating score at the half after 2 quarters of action. After the first quarter, 27 all. Pagtapos ng pangalawa, 59 all. Ayaw iwanan itong dalawang koponan na ito. And we expect this to go down the wire.
Well, Charlie, when you base the game kung ano nangyari do sa previous nga outing, no? If it's going to be a defensive game, definitely it's going to be rain or shine. But so far, the game is quite high at close to 60 points at the half. Pero magiging alarming para sa akin dito, Charlie, is TNT is really so aggressive trying to keep on attacking that basket. They were given 25 free throws. So that's going to be, like a big bonus for them. So kung gano'n na naman din ang mangyayari, rain or shine really has to continue to shoot well. Sila yung maganda yung shooting percentage dito at the half. They've been taking a lot of shots outside compared to ang TNT, and TNT has really been driving a lot to the basket. That's why they're being fouled at nabibigyan sila ng mga free throws. So far, there's really a lot of things that really can happen in the second half. Kaya adjustments would really have to come into play for both teams.
If they can do that, this really will go down to the wire as we would want it to go. No? Everybody, sa knockout game, you want it to be that way. Yung ating mga leading scorers, 5 nang naka-double digits overall. And Mark Borbonay is right there with 9. He scored all of that in the first period. Third quarter brought to us by Cobra Energy Drink. May labang ka. Charlie Cuna po, kasama si Eric Reyes. Si Apple David naman nasa courtside. Maya-maya lang, marinig natin yung ulat niya kung anong nabalitaan niya sa mga dugout ng mga kumpunan. Pollock inside. Well, Williams picks it up. Turnover immediately.
Una. And then a turnover story in the first half, 12-2 in favor of TNT. Yung mga points of turnover.
Lob inside to Kelly Williams. Hanmisi reaches in. If earlier he acknowledged a foul, this time he will not. Feeling niya talaga wala.
Yung bola.
Apple, anong meron?
Yes, Charlie, it was a bad and slow start for rain or shine. Pero sabi ni Coach Clay Garcia, we're lucky we're still in good shape. We just have to take note that Castro and Glenn Rice Jr. are becoming extra aggressive dito sa game na to. So they have to find ways to stop them. On the other end naman, the biggest problem for TNT is something that this guy, Glenn Rice Jr., addressed in the huddle sa dugout. Sabi niya, when I have the ball, nobody's running and nobody's getting to their position on offense. So in-emphasize ni Coach Nash that this is a clear sign of really a lack of energy and lack of intensity. And so they are reminded of the importance of this game, Charlie.
Thanks a lot, Apple. We did see that, Eric, several times na parang naiinis si Glenn Rice sa mga kakampi niya. Because nga, hindi sila sumasabay sa kanya. Push siya na push. Pagtingin niya, puro nakapunti ang katabi niya.
Ayun nga, energy and intensity are the two words that really struck me in Apple's report. Napaka-importante yun for the team of TNT. You cannot lose energy. And you cannot also have your effort really go all out. Kailangan talagang supportahan niya.
Jumper ni Bolak is short. Hanmisi preserves this possession. Press 14 yun, pero bumitaw agad si Jericho Cruz. That was a miss once again. Rice up ahead to Castro. Castro balik kay Rice. Troy Rosario, may baseline. Reverse niya. Masyadong malalim, tumama sa ilalim ng backboard. Wala pang score dito sa third period. Bolak lost it. They're looking for a foul. Coach Caloy Garcia complaining to the referee. Almazan. Lefty hook shot. Bounces out. Glenn Rice. These guys got good hands. Sa rebound play, basta mahawakan ng konti ni Glenn Rice. Sa kanya na talaga yun. Yung ganun dati, i-best dig na diesel. Basta mahawakan ng konti. He was in town recently, by the way. I-best dig na diesel.
Would have been nice to see Ives.
May mga photos na post ni the trigger man, Alan Kaidik, kasama niya si Ives dig na diesel. Member of the 1990 Asian Games.
Oh, naman.
There's Glenn Rice Jr. in the paint. Flips it up and in and gives his team the lead with the first 2 points ng third period.
He's really on a tear here. Gusto talaga niyang bumawi. He really made up for it already the first half alone nung kanya ginawa in the first game.
But strong to the basket. Hindi lang pumasok ang tira pero pagkakataon na naman mula sa linya. We're talking about how long the first half was. The moment the buzzer sounded, we went off the air. Because there's so many fouls called. 25 free throw attempts for TNT, 9 for rain or shine. And so ang dalas mapigil yung time clock natin, di ba? Kaya medyo nag-drag yung first half na yan.
Charlie, there were 25 free throw attempts given to Token Tex alone, TNT alone. Diba? Huwag mo pa katawagin huwag mo mabanggit yung sa rain or shine. That was less than 10 what they were given to them. Why? Because mas aggressive talaga ang TNT katropa. They've been trying to keep driving to the basket, drawing that foul. I mean, Jason Castro, itong si Glenn Rice Jr., di ba? Kanina pa natin sinasabi, he's been going out of control already. Pero yun na nga, he's really been just aggressive going to the basket and throwing those fouls.
We're seeing Glenn Rice Jr. doing a lot of the ball handling. Kung gano'n na nga yung pag-usapan nila. Pogoy from three-point line. He gets one! That is a three-pointer. Press ba yun? Long two lang. Three-pointer. Hindi ko pa nabasa yun. Ito kay Gabe Norwood. Norwood on the drive and Troy Rosario. Natutuwa ako sa dami nang nag-na-acknowledge sa mga fouls nila sa game. Kasi way back, yung panahon mo, 80s, talagang walang nag-acknowledge na nag-commit sila ng foul. Wala eh. Ayaw nila yun eh. Pero ikaw, alam ko, naalala kita paminsan-minsan.
Ano gusto mo palabasin, Charlie? Maraming sinungaling ng hindi nagsasabi ng totoo.
Ayaw lang nila na magka-foul. Kasi gusto nila maglaro.
Kunwari lang yun. Mali mo makalusot.
Yun na nga. Gabe Norwood, the baseline kontra Troy Rosario. He did get it, but they're gonna call a foul on Troy Rosario. That's back. Tama ba? Back-to-back fouls.
Back-to-back, oo. Inaatake siya ni Gabe. You know, the perimeter defense will be tested on Troy. Which I think is capable of defending kasi you see the quickness in Troy already. It's just that how to anticipate guys driving to the basket.
Alley-oop to Borboran. He was fouled. At sinasabi agad nilang lahat going for the shot yun, which is probably true. But he had his eyes set on the basket.
You know, I like the way Mark Borboran has been performing. Coach National Cell is really trying to explain himself on what he really saw. Pero going back to Mark Borboran, I really like the way he's performing here. Napaka-simple, tahimik lang siya, hindi ba? No frills. But magugulat ka na lang with the stats that he has made. He has 10 points already in the game. Dagdag mo pa dun yung kanyang mga 3-point shots.
Well, that's his game. Right? It's not flashy at all.
Oo.
Pero pag on ang shooting niya, talagang it changes things up. He's a matchup nightmare as well. Kanya ang hirap sabayan eh. Tangkat-tangkat. Kaya tumira ng best.
See?
Masyado malakas.
Oh, you look at the way he forced TNT to commit a turnover. His length. He was in the passing lanes. He was, parang, tinatakot niya na, sige, bigay mo yan kay Jason Castro, maaagaw ko yan. And that's the contribution of Mark Borboran right there.
That was way too high yung pasa na yun. On the pass, Bolak wanted to go to Norwood. Sinasabi ni Norwood, pick ng mga TNT, pero sabi niyang referees, wala. Went straight out. Autua will cross the timeline.
Two passing errors there in the last two possessions there for both teams.
Almost a backing violation.
Parang ang backing eh. Kasi nga, di ba, the ball was already in the air. But just passed it.
O yan na si Pugoy. Naka-long two a while ago from the left. Ngayon, mula naman sa right ang kanyang tira. He makes another one. Second shot of he is here in the third period. Almazan goes to the baseline. Nakay Borboran. Masikip. Bolak. And Troy Rosario, another reach in. Pang-apat na ni Troy yan.
Well, what's happening is he's putting his hands in front. You know, he's trying to go for that steal. Pag magkamali ka ng dribble or na pag-swing ng bola, pwede niyang masunod. But so far, nagkakasunod-sunod nga yung pagtawag dito.
For a glimpse of Coach Nash Rosella just a while ago, and behind him, if you saw, in Civis, hindi nakadress para sa laban nito, R.R. Garcia, and what a help he would be para sa kanilang kopo. Natawagan.
Maybe on the bench.
On Troy. For leaving the court without an actual announcement. Tama ba?
Well, I was checking with Roy. Yung Anthony Semerat was trying to replace si R.R. Pogoy. Ang problema, ang lumabas, si Troy.
Akala niya dahil nag-fork foul siya sana papalitan. So, a miscommunication.
Kasi nga naman, Pogoy rhymes with Troy.
Ganun ba nangyari doon?
Kaya siguro nagkaroon ng mix-up doon.
Now they're still trying to sort it out because TNT guys really confused at what's going on because right now, it seems they had allowed
depende rin kasi kung sino yung tinawag, di ba? But kasi nga, like I said, baka nga gano'n, ang rinig niya, Troy, tapos yung pala, Pogoy.
Wala, Rosario dapat ang pinakikinggan niya, di ba? sinusubukan niyang manhid niya. Anyway, they're sorting that out. That's not our business right now, though. It's a 2-point lead para sa TNT. Just a 2-point lead. Voltao Tua called for his first personal. Yun yung play before all that controversy regarding the substitution. So there's going to be free throws for the guy he fouled. But prior to that, there was a technical free throw taken. It missed because of a mistake that TNT still has not acknowledged, apparently. But okay na. But Pogoy still hasn't been sent in. He was sent in already earlier. Para kay...
Biglang pinol back.
Tama ba? Ano ba? Semerad for Pogoy.
For Pogoy.
So,
tapos ang naging problema, si Troy naman yung lumabas.
That's right. So we are confused here. We apologize for that. Magulo talaga eh. Inasamanting.
Wala naman tinawag technical.
Ba't di tumira? Okay. So there was a technical, yes, there was a technical because of that substitution problem. It was missed, and right now, nasa linya nga si Almazan. And now things are right because Troy Rosario has been replaced, pumasok na si Pogoy. Yun yung lima na gusto ni Nasha Sera na sa loob at this point. Misses from Almazan. Doesn't get anything. So those were 3 free throws. TNT got nothing.
Sayang yun.
Rather, rain or shine got nothing. Doon sa play na yun. Castro. Kaya mag-approach po ng basket. There's a foul on Gabe Norwood. Pangatlo ni Gabe Norwood yan. And they have 4 team fouls. One more and they're in penalty as well. And dahil pang oras dito sa third period. So we could have a free throw parade.
Shoot, yes.
Oo. Castro. Lost it. Rice picked it up. 4 to shoot. Anong gagawin ni Rice? Balik kay Jason. 3 on the way. Misi. All the way to the basket.
Good decision there by Maverick.
Ahead to Bogoy. Gusto sa mga agad. Ano to? The 5 seconds or less offense. Parang Phoenix Suns back then. Sinagot agad. But you credit half that basket to the quick reaction of Glenn Rice Jr. Pagbuhan niya ng basket after it went through the net, he knew that Pogoy was running.
Ang ganda ng decision making, you know, that's classic decision making there. On one side, you get Maverick Hanmisi, wala siyang mapasahan, diniretso na lang niya. Samantalang sa kabila naman, of course, nakita ni Glenn Rice yung nangyari, but RR really knew what to do with that basketball, with that shot fake.
They're on the floor. Halos pile up na, mag-aaway na.
I think they did there.
Emotions are running high, as you said. Nabanggit mo na nga kanina, referees had to jump in para awatin itong mga very emotional players. A timeout has been granted to the Rain or Shine Alaska Painters with 8 minutes remaining in the third period. We'll sort this out. Get back to you guys. Naman nagpapalabas na tayo ng NFL dito sa 5 eh. Pero hindi po NFL ito. Pero nag-pile up sila on the floor. Look at that. Voltao Tua joining the fray. At dun sa scuffle, scramble for the loose ball. Kainitan lang ng konti. Semerad gets into it. Norwood with some words. Tulakan ng konti. Semerad saying, hey, I'm just trying to stop this. Relax.
You know, I felt that yung kay Maverick Hanmisi, wala siyang nakakaaway na player doon eh. Wala siyang nakakitiman. Wala. Because right here, what he was complaining was he was asking for a timeout. And he was looking at the referee here, right there. He was telling the refs how come he was not granted a timeout. And then, kaya akala natin may nag-aaway kasi nagsalo-salo sila lahat dun sa gitna.
Tapos yung play niya, may timeout naman pala na natawag.
Oo.
Para sa Rainer Shine. Some warnings issued by our officials. Coach Caloy Garcia for continuous complaining.
See right there, Charlie, si Maverick was here really looking at the referee.
Sa referee.
Sa referee.
Sa referee siya naiinis, hindi naman sa kalaban.
Wala. Everyone was trying to, get the referees to make that decision or to call either a timeout or a no timeout or a jump ball or whatever. So, ganoon yung nangyari in that last play. Wala naman talaga nagkakainitan.
Play of basketball, partner.
Yes. Everyone is just really focused on the game, period. Wala silang masyadong iniisip na just want to really give it their all and play well. Leave everything on the floor.
That's exactly what they need to do if they want to move on to the semis. Gabe Norwood, didiskarte. One up fake. Fixes with the left hand. Bimpis ang tira. Tautua ang rebound pero siya daw ang may foul sa loose ball play na yon. What does that mean? Two free throws again.
Free throws. Ang dami talaga mga free throws na bibigay dito because of the foul story.
Buti na lang Biyernes pa. So yung mga batang nanonood, pwedeng magpuyat ng konti. Diba? Walang pasok bukas eh. Kasi mukhang tatagal tong game na ito. 7-42, both teams at the 8-minute mark, they were both already in penalty situation.
Well, this is where made free throws will be so important, Charlie. Ang daming nabigay, ang daming na award na free throws sa magkabilang koponan. I would even think that mas marami ang TNT based on the first half. But at the end of this game, we will really be counting those made free throws na napaka-importante.
1 out of 4 lamang si Almazan mula sa free throw line. Nice quick release from 3. Ganda ng linya, bitin lang. Norwood picks it up. Got that dribbling skills. Goes up ahead to Borboran. One fake. Kick to the corner. A Hanlisi 3. Can't get it to go. Jonathan Bullock inside track of the rebound. That's the miss. Pasado malakas. Castro with the ball. Norwood trying to force him.
Nice pass.
To the basement, to the sideline, but he was able to recover and find Tony Semerad.
Yeah, that was great decision making there by the Blur. He created that 2-on-1 break, and it's good that his teammates really went for that trail job.
Plus nakita niya yung big man tumatakbo. Semerad gave him a reward for that. That's an errant pass. Turnover on Rainer Shine. The ball will head back towards TNT's way with 7:01 remaining in the third period.
The story, Charlie, was really, look at this right here. He used his speed to get past Gabe Norwood, pero nung may help one of the other Rainer Shine defenders, ang ganda naman ng drop pass doon ni Jason Castro.
Backward pressure ng konti mula sa Rainer Shine. Bumitaw naman agad. Castro. Antay si Rice. Rice Jr. now with the ball. Heel approach. Flips it up and in. Another time, akala mo off balance na siya. Medyo wala sa check yung mga tira. Pero focus pa rin eh.
Balansado, Charlie. Kita mo still, his shoulders are still square. And he uses that nice side step to gain control.
Jonathan. Oh, that went like 6 feet into the air before falling in. That's a 3 brought to us by Oppo F3 Plus Dual Selfie Camera.
Mainit pa rin ang shooting dito ni Jonathan Bullock.
20 points na para sa import ng Ross. Castro asking Rice to screen him right there. Now with Rice. Wants some space, goes to Semerad. Nice find from Rice Jr. That's a 3 from Semerad. Brought to us as well by Oppo F3 Plus Dual Selfie Camera. Saguto na naman mula sa 3-point line.
Maganda rito flick. Glenn Rice Jr. Not only is he great offensively, he's getting his teammates involved. So balance scoring yan para sa TNT.
Bullock and Semerad really going at it. Pakbakan talaga yung dalawang yan. Hanlisi to the hoop. Able to get under the defense. Jason Castro gets the 2 inside.
I wonder how these players will see that, the openings in that shaded area. All of them are also bunched up. But because of athleticism, I would believe, makikita mo na ilulusot pa rin nila yung bola at ang nakakuha pa rin sila ng mga easy layup na gano'n.
Castro to Rice, the two guys playing together. Castro will attack, flip it up. Bitin yung Pectus, up ahead to Borboran. He'll handle the ball. Oh, the hesitation. Goes all the way in para sa layup. Nangyari doon.
That hesitation move Glenn Rice thought that he was faked out. Akala niya he was going to pick up the ball.
Sabi mo na nga eh. Guardia na ngayon si Mark Corcoran eh. Pati yung galaw niya doon.
Magandang kinikilos talaga si Corcoran. Really making a contribution.
And he played defense on that play. One of the guys na distract si Jason Castro. Buelga and Borboran were right there to challenge the blur. Look at this. Tuloy-tuloy lang.
That's good. I mean, kitang-kita din yung kanyang kamay. He never carried that ball.
Non-stop cheer brought to us by Gulf Oil Power Track Motorcycle Oils. Makes your bike run like a super bike with highest power retention all the time.
Oh, it's tough. You know, he's a great player, very explosive, can score at any time. And the only thing I can really do is try to make it tough. Try to be in front of him as much as I can and make him work for his shots, because he's definitely going to get his attempts. That's what he's there to do. So just got to try to do my best to contain him.
Good game last game, and he's an excellent defender. I think they just do a good job as a team defending in different schemes. Without taking credit away from him, because he is an excellent defender, you know what I mean? I think it'll just be different this game.
So it's all about adjustments when you meet again, di ba? Kung may ginawa kang mali before, try to get it back. In this game, he has 22 points and 13 rebounds, plus 6 assists, so triple-double. Watch na naman tayo kay Glenn Rice Jr. Norwood's numbers not near as good as he did last ball game. Pero, as usual, getting heavy minutes. On any team he plays for, mabad talaga ito si Norwood.
Tsaka maririnig mo yung respeto nila sa isa't isa. Because nakita naman din ni Glenn Rice ang ganda yung ginawa.
Mukhang natapilok si Glenn Rice Jr. on that play. Medyo ginger ang kanyang he's gingerly walking up the court. Checking on him later on, pero seems to have righted himself now. Bo Belga. Jumper. Another one! Juman jump shot to si Bo Belga, gets another one and asks the crowd to give him some cheers.
You know, he's the man of the hour. We saw the box scores between Glenn Rice and Gabe. Gabe not really scoring much compared to the first game. But itong si Big Bo yung maganda yung pinapakita eh.
Bo Belga playing well, Borboran playing well. Also, let's hear from Apples.
Yes, and napabuti na lang maganda yung inilaro namin ng elimination round. So we got the twice to beat advantage si Glenn Rice Jr. That was in English, in fact. At nandito pa rin sila and still got a chance for that semi-final. Sabi niya sa akin, you know what, when you've been playing really well, you're getting that wins, it's gonna go to a point wherein you'll get comfortable and complacent. And guilty as charged itong si Glenn Rice nung last game. Pero sabi niya, in a do-or-die game like this, nobody wants to go home and pass up the opportunity to get to the next round. Kaya naman tulad ng nakikita natin ngayon at sinabi na rin niya sa before the game, he is really playing his heart out this game. Charlie.
Thanks a lot, Apple. Spectacular shot mula kay Gabe Norwood. Dire-diretso patungong basket. And Gabe Norwood gives his team the lead back, 77-75. Only 4 and 12 remaining. In the third period, Kelly Williams missing inside. Walang kakampi para kuha ng offensive rebound. It's all the white shirts. Borboran picks it up. Go for Chris Chu. Defense was able to catch up. Now it's with Pollock. Give it to Borboran. Naglinin pa. Parang Jordan siya.
Kaya nga eh. Only guys like Borboran can finish that shot because of his length.
Iniwanan si Roger Pogoy for 3. You don't do that.
You know, you see on one side, you see fantastic shots. Pagbalik mo doon sa kabila, meron din silang pansagot eh. No? So far, that's what we're seeing for both teams. What a game.
This game has been dragging on, but it's been really spectacular.
Oh.
Grabe yung sagutan sa baskets. Bullock now. Charges into Semera. They're going to call a block on Anthony.
I felt that that was a good call because he was not able to really establish himself. At yung magandang Charlie, oh. Pero sa kabila naman, may pangsagot din dito ang TNT Katropa, RR Pugoy hitting that jumper.
Bolak is 6 of 7 from the stripe.
So far, ang tumutulong talaga kay Jonathan Bullock sa scoring. Of course, Mark Barbran, one of them. Pero ang kakaiba dito, Big Bo Brelga, 16 points already in the game. Last game, 5 lang nagawa ni Big Bo.
Here's a selfie natin sa atin ng Oppo F3 Plus dual selfie camera.
Oppo.
Si Oli, the Oppo mascot. Jonathan, ano bang pinag-uusapan dito? Oh.
Refs will clarify something there.
Marami nangyayari na hindi natin naiintindihan. Technical foul on Glenn Rice Jr. for disrespectfully addressing the referee. Bolak will shoot a technical free throw. In a game as tight as this, those little things. Kasi nagbintis na nga si Bolak a while ago ng free throw. Pero ito, nabigyan siya ng pagkakataon, mapasok. So it's a chance to get 2.
Well, Charlie, nangyari din yan kanina. Di ba naalala mo yung nagkaroon ng substitution si Troy Rosario Troy Rosario went out. Nabigyan ng free throw doon si Almazan, and yet he did not he missed all 3 free throws. Dagdag mo pa doon yung technical free throw.
So 2 out of 3 nangyari para kay Bolak.
A lot of free throws really given in this game, but like I said, you know, what will matter the most is the number of shots that you really make come end game, because this game has really been so close.
Kelly Williams got hit. Patungong basket. He flipped it up. He's gonna go to the line either way. Siya naman ang titira ng free throws. Palitan ng free throws. Ang nangyayari dito. 3:09 still remaining here in the third period. 8-minute mark, 8+. Penalty na magkabilang kumpunan. So they've been trooping to the line. Kelly Williams not scoring as heavily as he did the last ball game. Okay, ito ang ating Phoenix Accelerate Moneyball Best Player of the Game. Congrats kay Sirhan Cardenas. Winner ka ng 3,000 pesos atid ng Phoenix Accelerate Gasoline Engine Oil with Speed Booster para may power on demand ang kotse mo kahit anong trip. Sirhan Cardenas, this is not the first time na naging Moneyball Best Player natin si Sirhan. Ang bilis naman pumindot ni Sirhan, diba? Alam ko, nasa Antipolo tayo one time. Siya ang best player ng Moneyball. Ganda na best all right. Extended yung 4. Pang-apat ni Bo Belga. No acknowledged foul from Bo Belga.
He extended that arm.
Once. And then twice.
Oh, yes.
But nothing still from TNT. Rainersan gets it at the post. Bolak and Ryan Reyes jockeying for position. Si Reyes naman ang tinawagan ng foul. Balik na naman sa linya si Jonathan Bolak.
So Bobega still explaining it to the referee.
Sabi niya, typical stance lang. Dribble mo. Well, nakabanta yung offhand mo.
Yeah, the thing in that situation like that is when you extend your arm, but first you just take a look at the semifinal schedule first.
Yung mga venues natin, Binyan, tapos dito sa Smart Araneta, tapos Santa Rosa, tapos Batangas. Bagan nyo po yan. Hindi pa kompleto ang cast natin kasi yung mananalo pa rito, yan ang pang-apat. Actually, pwedeng pumasok sa semis.
2 of 2 free throws there.
So, apat na lamang ng Rainersan. 2:45 remaining in this third period. Up, almost. Oh, yun na nga eh.
Masama na naman ang intention ni Kelly Williams.
Whenever he goes up for those alley-oops, he wants to tear the rim down.
I mean, his teammates really look for that lob. Alam naman nila kasi na ibato mo lang doon sa taas, talagang pipitasin nyo ni Kelly Williams en route for that dunk.
Well, he and Japet Aguilar are the two best finishers
naman.
In the league.
Talk about high leapers, and then they're both tall. So, talagang out nila yun.
Swak yung unang free throw ni Kelly Williams. Panoodin natin itong power move of the quarter. Nahatid sa atin ng Cobra Energy Drink. Tunay na lakas from Gabe Norwood.
Kasi parang malakas tumalon yun si Gabe eh.
Oo. Kelly's second one bounces in. That's the lead down to just 283 to 81. 2:41 remaining in the third period. Gabe Norwood crossing the timeline. Harassment from Glenn Rice Jr. Jonathan Bolak, baseline drive. Power move! Wala kay Bolak.
Charlie, ang maganda sa kanya, wala siyang reklamo. He doesn't really say anything to the ref. He just focuses on his game. And silently but surely, he has 26 big points already in the game.
Yun na nga, outscoring Rice once again. The tap inside to Kelly Williams. At parang na-undercut siya ng tiga rain or shine. Pushing foul. Sumenyas ng possible playground. Pero parang right away, the referee decided, regular foul lang yun. But it's gonna mean free throws once again. 4 of 6 from the line from Kelly Williams. Machine Gun Kelly, one-time MVP dito sa PBA with Santa Lucia.
He really has made his mark.
Oo naman, diba? Pati international.
Oh, naging naglaro din siya.
He misses on that first free throw. Okay. Sa mga balikbayan dyan, narito na ang PBA Balikbayan Box. If you are an OFW, bumabalik mula sa ibang bansa after at least 1 year, o isang dating Filipino citizen, you can avail of the Balikbayan Box promo na nagbibigay ng exclusive access sa photo ops with your PBA idols, dugout, hallway, rookie camp, Leo Awards, and priority ticket reservations. You can avail of this Balikbayan Box promo for the Araneta and Mall of Asia Arena games only. Nothing on the free throws from Kelly. 4 ang lamang ng Rainer Shine. Gusto pa din ang dagdagan yan. 2:11 remaining in the third. Chris Chu. Kicks it out to Borboran. Quick find to Bolak. Down to Almazan. Balik kay Jonathan. Brings it a bit closer. Jumper is up. Can't get it to go. Rice taps it to Pugoy. 2 minutes. In the third, Castro. Nagalang tahimik si Jason. Goes to Rice Jr. Takes a three. Top of the key. Goes out, rebound, Pugoy kumuha niyan. May pito na naman underneath. Somebody is gonna take free throws. Again.
Because of the penalty story for both teams. 4 fouls already on Borboran.
And guys have to watch it. Sorry with 4, Borboran with 4. Kelly missed both a while ago. Ngayon, napasok na yung una. Aggressive rin talaga ang TNT. They've been taking more free throws overall sa larong ito.
So both teams have been, very aggressive defensively. Everyone is trying to keep their hands active, and in the process, diba, ang daming mga fouls na natatawag. Both teams have also been trying to go to the basket. So agresibo talaga eh. This is really playoff basketball here.
Inabas muna ni Coach Nash Rosella si Rice Jr. Pinasok si Harvey Carey. Just a 2-point lead for Rainer Shine once again. 1 minute and 40 to go in the third. Almazan hits the deck as Kelly Williams knocked him down. And now it's Almazan's turn. Trying to get 2.
That's his fourth personal.
Free throw story, Charlie. Ang TNT katropa, 36 free throws awarded.
Pero 26 lang napasok nila.
26 lang. They missed 10. Samantalang ang ROS, 23 awarded, 16 made.
If it boils down nga to 1 or 2 points at the end, ako, yung mga free throw ko ng Mintis, babalikan nila yan.
TNT so far, 10 na yung sinablay. Samantalang 8 naman ang sinablay ng Rainer Shine.
Almazan, fresh off a Gilas Pilipinas stint as well sa FIBA Asia Championship. Makes 1 out of 2 to bring the lead up to 3. Minute and a half to go in the third period. Jason Castro to Pugoy. Takes the 3. Kicks it to Castro. Balik kay Roger. Christian kung pumasok. Masado malakas. Rebound Ahanmisi. Don Troliano goes to Chris Chu. Almazan hinihingi ang bola. Finally umabot sa kanya pero medyo napalayo rin siya sa basket. Post defense from Kelly Williams forces him to kick it out to Gabe Norwood. Ang tres niya rolls out and Castro decides to grab the rebound. Just under a minute remaining in the third period. Castro, super speed, super foul ni Ahanmisi. Castro asking for a foul, none there, 17 to shoot.
Bihira natin makita, for Jason Castro to really be blocked there after he goes in hard. It was great defense there by Ahanis.
Now it's with Mo. Mo kontra Raymond Almazan. Mo, lefty hook shot. Napasok na yan.
Tinamaan pa dun si Almazan. You know these bigs, makikita mo talaga once they get into the lane, Bobelga, even si Tautua, it's really very hard to stop, especially if they're too deep.
Miss on the layup from Chris Pugh. Down to 7 yung fresh 14 ng Rain or Shine. Ahanmisi dito lang sa may kaliwa. Susugod siya. Andun si Tautua and Ahanmisi lost the ball. 20 seconds to go. Lahat na yan para sa TNT to try to grab the lead back. Perhaps if they make a basket. Maybe tie it up once again. Kasi tayo end of 1, end of 2.
Si Charlie, that last play is really evident on how kitang-kita mo kung bakit importante yung 3-point shot. Napakahirap dumrive to the basket. That's why the 3-point shot really comes in handy.
Mo Tautua put it on the floor but didn't pick it up immediately sa kanyang pagtawid. Tuloy na agawan. Ito na ang Rain or Shine. Sino pa ang mga kahuling hirit dito? Chris Chu missing the layup. Another chance para sa TNT. Castro, he knows it. He'll pull up. Lean in. Almost gets the basket. Almost got it off the glass.
Gandang iwas yung ginawa ni Don Troliano instead of fouling from a guy taking that 3-point shot.
1 point lead lang. Rain or Shine. Fourth quarter sa aming pagbabalik.
Filipino, all hot, all out.
Question is, sino ang lalaban sa defending champions in the semis? Ang mananalo sa laban na ito, they'll be the last guys to enter the semis and play against Barangay Ginebra. Yan ang ating game track.
So far, you see all the assists and the 41 bench points ng Rain or Shine. Malaking tulong talaga yan. But of course, tingnan mo yung import matchup. So far, Glenn Rice really making a big... he has redeemed himself from the previous game. Ang ganda ng kanyang performance dito.
2 assists shy of a triple-double si Glenn Rice Jr. Pero kung hindi sila manalo rito, that's all gonna go to waste for TNT Katropa, the number 2 seed pagkatapos ng elimination round natin sa Governor's Cup. 12 minutes to decide who's the last passenger on the semi-spots. Fourth quarter, hatid sa atin ng Cobra Energy Drink. May laban pa.
Charlie, kung ibabalik natin yung stat line ng dalawang import, so you see both imports really scoring heavily. Malaking bagay, 22 si Rice and then 23 points that's Jonathan Bullock. Importante dito, Charlie, that the locals will really support kasi both imports maganda yung scoring production.
Nice play pero nawala ang bola sa kamay ni Mo Tautua. Yan ang ating quarter scoring. Tied after 2. Pero 1 point lead ang Rain or Shine after 3. At ngayon, 4 point lead na. Nakatres si Chris Chu. Hatid sa atin ang Oppo F3 Black Dual Selfie Camera. Hindi nakabawi ang TNT Katropa, as was the case several times earlier in the game. Ahanmisi goes to Norwood. Now with Chu. He's feeling it. Leaves it for Joel Poncarada na bagong patong lang sa laro. Sabi niya, ikaw mas magaling tumira pero board lang ang tinamaan para kay Chris Chu. Now with Rice Jr. He wants the 3 back. That's another miss. Troliano contra Reyes. You know Troliano will try this if he can. Finally decides to kick it out. 6 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Norwood, jumper from 3-point land. White left ang tira, bakbakan sa rebound, bagsak si Ahanmisi, foul TNT.
So far, si King couldn't really find his mark from the 3-point line.
Pogoy back in the game. Anthony Semerad ang papalitan niya. And now Jewel Ponferrada na sandali lamang naglaro. Pinalitan na, bumalik na si Raymond Almazan.
Well, sinasabi ni Coach Kaloy sa kanya, he should have taken that shot. Ang ganda nung bagsak sa kanya doon ni Chris Chu. But he still made a contribution because pagpasok niya in favor of Almazan, nakakontribution ng agaw.
Gabe Norwood, they gave him a second chance for the three and he took advantage of that. That's brought to us by Oppo F3 Plus Dual Selfie Camera. 7-point lead from Rainer Shine. 7-point lead all of a sudden. That's big in a game as close as this. We'll be back. He may be unheralded compared to some of the other superstars dito sa PBA, but what a career Gabe Norwood has had dito sa PBA.
You know, he's proven that he definitely can play at a very high level. We've seen him play well here in the PBA and definitely in international competition. So you can see how much demanded this player is because of his talent and his work ethic.
9 years in the league already, but prior to that, naglalaro na sa ating national team, di ba? So he's actually been in town for 10 years, more than 10 years already. At yung paglaro nga niya sa FIBA Asia Championship this last time, just a couple of months ago, was his 4th time to compete in a tournament such as that.
You really have to give him credit for what he has sacrificed. Oo, marami beses na talaga siyang nakalaro for flag and country.
A lot of tournaments in between as well. Hindi lang FIBA. Abot niya ng World Cup eh. Kasama yan sa World Cup.
Di ba niya, he dunked on Luis Colo there.
Yung pinaka-matinding play na.
Na-highlight nga yun eh. And it was recognized by other international players.
Apple, what do you have for us?
Alam nyo, nakangiti pa tong si Glenn Rice Jr. nung sinabi sa akin, I stepped on somebody's foot and twisted my ankle. Pero ayaw magpa-retape. In fact, nung last possession ng third quarter, gusto pa niyang ma-field in. Just goes to show how badly he wants to win this game. And in all the huddles, he is so active, giving instructions and motivation sa kanyang mga katropa. Charlie.
Thanks a lot, Apple. Ngunit, as Eric observed a while ago, mukhang medyo pagod na rin si Glenn Rice. And his movements haven't been as sprightly as they were doon sa first half where he was running rings around the opposition.
No, tsaka yung yung ginagawa niya pagtanggap niya ng bola, biglang umaatake na lang siya. Now so far, tumitira-tira na siya from the outside. He's trying to really pace himself, I guess. Lalo na nasa 4th quarter na tayo.
That's an outside shot from Almazan. Mintis falls into the hands of Rice Jr. Reach in si Anmisi na tamaan ba sa mata si Glenn Rice Jr. Ang apat na rin si Maverick yan. 5 lang ang lamang ng Rainer Shine. Naghahabol ang number 2 seed. The only top 4 team still playing. Itong TNT. Troy Rosario, the lob from 3. Wala. They get it back. Castro goes to Rice. Nasa kanto si Pogoy. Siya naman ang susubok. That's another miss. Kelly Williams keeps it alive. Goes to Troy. University. Troy Rosario for the hoop.
Malaking bagay yung mga tapik-tapik doon. Nakakisa doon si Pogoy. Of course, Kelly Williams din.
Sabi effort ni Kelly Ron. He ran for that ball. Maverick to miss. Pogoy!
Oh, grabe si R.R. Pogoy dito.
Ripping it away.
Yung hustle, yes.
Steps into a 3. Di niya makompleto ang play. Kelly Williams one more time.
Possession here.
Power move. That's a miss. Good defense from Almazan. Guys are on the floor and head back towards Rainer Shine.
You could really see and sense the desire of all these players, most especially when they go for those rebounds.
Pogoy Loose ball foul ang tinawag kontra sa kanya. Tigalawa na. Dalawang koponan here in the fourth. Remember how early they went into penalty in the third period. At the 8-minute mark, they were both above the limit.
Kakasunod-sunod na nga yung mga players in foul trouble dito. Tatlo sa TNT, 5 naman sa ROS.
Nathan. Kay Bo. Bo with the heft advantage kontra Troy Rosario. Yan na naman. He did that in the first half. He does it again now.
He did it. That's the second time he's done it to Troy. He's definitely getting his way on the post.
Gusto bumawi ni Troy. Jumper niya. Pasok.
Yung maganda sa kanya, you score on him and score on you back.
He gets really high on that jump shot. Hirap i-challenge ng gano'n.
Oo.
Not easy. Leaves it for Q. Q nasa lane. Then layup. Mintis. Slides into the padding. Doon sa may baseline. At titira naman siya ng 2 free throws. Pagkatapos niya, tali yung sintas niya. 13 foul for TNT. Sinong pang-5 foul na?
Well, for TNT, 2 eh. That was Troy Rosario's 5th. Dagdag mo pa dyan si Anthony Semerad with 5. So 2 ng 5 fouls dito sa TNT.
Chris Chu nasa linya. 3 lamang ng kanyang koponan. 8 minutes and 46 to go. Chris Chu has taken on a bigger role, no? Bringing the ball, orchestrating para sa kanyang koponan ever since the departure of Paul Lee to the star hotshots. Yun yung bangga talaga from Troy. Can't argue with that call. Gets it to go. 4 lamang ng Ross. 8 minutes and 44 remaining in the season of one of these teams. Troy. Jumper wala. Rebound play. Pugoy had the inside track pero kinuha ni Belga mula sa kanyang kamay. Ahanis to Gabe. Challenge from Castro.
3-on-2 break there.
And he has an argument saying that he went straight up. He didn't bring his arm down.
Sa kanya si Gabe, diba? Yun yung argument niya.
You can see parang desperation, frustration, ni Jason Castro. He does not want to go on vacation yet. Tagal pa ng Pasko eh.
Oo.
Look at this move mula kay Bo Belga. For that, he is our excellent player brought to us by Taiwan Excellence. It's an excellent world. Hindi mo kalimutan, may Taiwan Expo coming up.
Grabe yung bicep ni Bo Belga. Pinakita niya na talagang ginamitan niya ng lakas si Troy Rosario.
6 lang ang lamang ng rain or shine. Kahit pang oras for TNT to make something happen. TNT on the drive and that's Castro and you knew. He only had one objective doon sa pagkuha niya ng bola, pagtanggap niya ng bola.
Draw foul. And yun nga yung in-explain niya, di ba? Kanina yun ang sinasabi niya sa refs. So he definitely went straight for that basket. Ngayon naman, it's rain or shine's turn to complain that when you go straight up at mabangga ka, ganun din yung kino-complain naman ni Jason Castro kanina.
Rick, nakibalita tayo ulit kay Apple.
Yes, Charlie and Eric, 2015 pa, nung huling nag-champion itong si Jason Castro. Kaya naman, sobrang miss na daw niya yung atmosphere to be in the championship. More so, winning a championship. Kaya naman kung ma-observe talaga natin, this particular conference, extra aggressive siya, trying to really help his team reach further. And sabi nga niya, that is also the reason why he is so emotional for the past games. And makikita rin natin, lalo din dito sa game, trying to plead their case as much as possible. Charlie?
Thanks a lot, Apple. It's very clear. Yun talaga. Para kay Jason, he just wants to win. Great as he has been, his team has missed out on the finals, on championships several times. Kaya nga, parang para sa kanya kulang eh.
Ano mo, ganun din ang rain or shine. Ganun din yung sitwasyon nila after coaching. Matagal-tagal na rin silang hindi umabot.
That's a miss from 3-point land. Arnor Pugoy, nagbintis na naman. TNT made the finals last conference, didn't win. Yung huli nila yung sinasabi ni Apple, di ba yun yung Ivan Johnson?
Yes.
Yung super tindi na last game, di ba?
Yan talagang laban.
Castro now with the ball. Chance to cut this down to 2, maybe 1. Rice, napakalayo 3. Nakuha na yun! Whoa! That's a 3 from Glenn Rice. It's just a 1-point lead for Rain or Shine.
Go hesitate. 27 big points already for Glenn Rice Jr.
42 rin. Almost.
Lampas-lampasan doon sa 3-point line natin.
Bagsak si Kelly Williams. Ahanmisi called for the bump. Shoulder daw ang binaba kontra Kelly Williams. Referee Sherwin Pineda making that call.
Maybe the 5th foul. So the referees will call yung left shoulder na yun ang pinangbangga niya. Assist already for Jason Castro. Charlie, yung pagbangga ni Ahanmisi, you know, it could pass. Sometimes pwedeng hindi matawagan yun. It looked like a good screen. But sometimes the referees will do, you know, look at that extra motion at nabibigyan mo ng chance yung referee na tawagan yung mga ganung action.
Rice wants another. Bitin na kanyang 3-point shot. So wala ng pagkakataon para kunin ulit ang kalamangan. Jonathan Bullock misses on the rebound play. It'll stay with Rain or Shine. Agad naman tinawag ni referee Pineda who joined us here in the second half.
Yung mga transition 3-point attempt ni Jonathan Bullock in that last game, di ba? Yun yung mga naipapasok niya. And yun nga yung sa scouting report, yun yung mga kapatid pinag-uusapan dito.
Wow! Ahanmisi! Walang mapasahan! Di niya alam anong gagawin niya. Tres na lang, pasok, swak na swak pa.
That's the best thing to do. If there's no one to pass to, you pass to the rim.
Yun na nga, and make it.
Oh, and make it.
Ryan wants it back, and he does. Exactly that.
You know, we've been seeing a lot of teams just answer sagutan dito ng basket.
It's been a long drawn-out game, but it's been one for the books. As advertised.
This is going to be a great wind-up, Charlie.
Borboran, the lob to Jonathan. Jonathan hesitated. Kaya naman nasa balpansa ni Rice. May foul pa si Bullock. You hesitate, you pay. Rice Jr. just quicker as far as reactions are concerned.
He has nowhere else to go because Castro was just hindi na makaka-extra dribble to really go na dikitan niya yung katawan niya kay Rice because Castro was right there. So there's no dribble option. Kaya ang ginawa na lang niya, itira niya. Yun naman, inabangan siya ni Rice sa ibabaw.
Rice much longer than Jonathan Bullock. Kasi Bullock kasi mga 6'3 lang yan
Oo.
Yun yung measured height niya, a little over 6'3. Then Rice is almost 6'5 with those long arms. That length. Corner. Reyes goes to Castro. Castro will drive. Kick it to the other side. Severas, favorite spot. Boom!
He loves that corner 3-point shot, and he put, you know, you have to give it to Jason Castro. That's number 11 assist.
Oh, but he'll be called for his last foul. It's a 3. Pero pang-uling foul na niya yan. He needs to prove to the bench. Hindi siya makakabalik sa laban na ito.
Yung roll, right there, hinawakan niya. Si Bullock when he was rolling to the basket.
That's big. Para dahil for TNT, you know how he can get on a roll, Eric, from outside pag nakapasok na siya ng isa. So that's it for him. 8 points ang kanyang total.
Mabigat din yung role niya, Charlie, because ang siya yung dumidepensa sa import. Troy Rosario is already in, has 5 fouls. So mahihirapan din sila na pang-defend dito kay Jonathan Bullock.
It's with Bo. Bukas mula sa 3. Hindi na makuha. Bullock inside. Hindi na nakipagtulungan si Troy.
Wala na. Yan ang magiging big question mark here. How will Rosario guard the import? And he has already 5 fouls.
Eric, with 5 minutes and 8 seconds to go sa ating laro, anong sitwasyon?
Oh.
Tabla na naman.
Tabla na naman.
Sino guilty doon? Last touch
si Ryan Reyes.
Balik sa depensa ang TNT Katropa, trying to save their confidence, prolong their season. Borboran, solid ang laro sa laban na ito. Passes over to Maverick, 8 seconds to shoot. Maverick susugod pa tungong basket, baseline, kicks to Borboran, bumitaw ng 3. Bitin ang tira, Kelly Williams, easy rebound. Look at Jason, super speed. Boboy!
talk of another assist there for Jason Castro. I believe that's number 13.
Calling now for Pogoy yung mga tira niya. Higher percentage for him dito sa second half. He got 16 in the game. Now it's with Bullock. Tatlo lang ang lamang ng TNT. Rainer Shine far from out of this. Cruz goes to Belga. Makes the three. Kicks to Jericho. There he goes with a three. Ties it all up once again.
That was excellent patience, excellent execution by Rainer Shine.
Ayaw maghiwalay. TNT, Rainer Shine. They've done battle in the playoffs many times in the past. Castro. Pogoy. That's a miss and a chance para sa Rainer Shine. Makamit ulit ang kalamangan. 3 minutes and 38 remaining. Rice Jr. and Norwood chatting at half court, about to come into the game sa next dead ball. In the meantime, Belga napunta kay Hanisi. Nakabato ng 3 yan a while ago on the drive. That's a foul from Pogoy. Pang-apat ni Roger yan. Check this out. Sinetap talaga ng maayos.
Oh, ang ganda naman. Ang daming assist talaga ni Jason Castro dito. Ano naman, idagdag mo pa yung isa pang assist kay Bo Belga for his teammate to hit that three-point shot.
So si Glenn Rice Jr. has gotten 20 plus in this game. But he's gotten a lot of help as well. Mula sa kanyang mga local teammates. Castro, double-double. Troy Rosario with 18. And RR Pogoy coming alive dito sa second half.
Those guys who really struggled in the previous game, maganda ang contributed. Of course, RR Pogoy, really consistent. So far, Kelly Williams, diba, naalala natin, the previous game is scored 23 points. Dito syempre nabantayan si Kelly, not really much touches for him. But of course, you have RR making a contribution. Gumanda na rin yung contribution ni Glenn Rice Jr. So, ganun lang yun eh. Talagang that's why it's called a team game, because other people really will have to help out while other people are struggling.
Yung mga successful na mga koponan, in any league, okay, NBA, UAAP, dito sa PBA, nung ka nangyayari yung one person lang talaga nagdadala sa buong team, diba? Hindi na eh. Kailangan may katulong siya, mga dalawa-tatlo. Nagmintis ang free throw. Yeah. This is what we've been talking about earlier. Yung mga mintis mula sa free throw stripe could be the difference in a game as close as this. Grabe, itong dalawang to, TNT at Rainer Shine. Hindi sila magnobyo pero parang gano'n na eh.
Parang nakakapit basic eh. No one allowing the other to go beyond.
Maverick Armisi shaking his head because he missed 2 free throws. He knows that might haunt them. Rice Jr. with the ball. Gets the smaller Armisi. He'll try to hold his ground. Rice hands in the air and gets the basket. Ooh, what a shot.
There's his strength there.
29 para kay Rice. Under 3 minutes remaining in the fourth period. Nathan, gusto saan bumawi. Dinabas kay Maverick, one fake, inilapit, kick to the corner, Norwood. 3 is good!
14 points already for Gabe. Alam mo, I was talking about Gabe struggling from the 3 compared to the previous game. But kung kailan talaga kailangan yung basket, Gabe will always rise to the occasion.
Gabe Norwood already with 14 points. Ganda na scoring niya dito sa matchup with the TNT. Kelly Williams, the power kontra Raymond Almazan. Pagkakataon maka 3-point play. Minama niya.
He hasn't contributed much this game compared to the previous one. But, you know, he's making his presence felt, lalo na sa ganitong sitwasyon kung kailan crucial na yung mga puntos.
That was just sheer strength. Kita mo sa replay, nakasabit na sa kanya yung kalaban. He was able to muscle it up and get it off the glass. Kelly Williams, all that work in the gym, in the weight room.
Oh,
Get his own miss.
Charlie.
Mortal sin yan. Hindi mo na
boxing out the shooter.
TNT with the lead, looking to expand. Another super clip from Rice Jr.
Out of nowhere.
Wow, 5-point play para sa TNT kasi may 2. Si Williams may 3. Si Rice, ang lamang nila 4, 2:08 to go. Umangat sa 4 lamang ng TNT katropa here in the 4th period. Only 2:08 remaining. Coach Nash Racela, bagong coach yan ng TNT. Before the season started, he came in from the FEU Tamaraos. They got Pogoy, made some trades, partner, and look where they are now. A chance to get back to the semis.
You know nga, you have to, you know, TNT went through a lot also in this conference alone. There was some of their key players left, and yet itong TNT was still able to maintain that second spot at the end of the elimination round.
Pero Eric, semis in the first conference, finals in the second. Might get into the semis if they can sustain this for 2:08. And yet, di pa rin sila happy kasi championship caliber itong TNT. This group has won a bunch of championships. Diba? Nakulang pa rin sa kanila yun. Some other teams are happy just to make the playoffs.
Pero if you imagine, if you look at the players who they traded, like for example, RDO, Larry Fonasher, yung mga mabibigat yung mga, of course, yung Matt Gargalasor, so mabibigat yung mga players na binitawan nila. And yet, kita mo, they're still here.
Okay, nasa last 2 minutes na po tayo. Hatid sa akin ng Cobra. Sa Cobra Energy Drink, may laban ka. Who has the staying power here at crunch time? Jonathan lost it. Pero tapik naman ni Rice Jr.
He really has to be closer to the basket. Mahihirapan siya in the perimeter when you play Glenn Rice.
I-review nila as they remembered it was under the 2-minute mark. Let's watch it.
But wala talaga ng ROS.
Kamay talaga ni Rice Jr. We've been talking about it kanina pa. Gano'ng magaling. Sumugod sa bola. Jonathan drawing the contact. Belga gets it off. Was it in time? Pogoy asking for a call pagkatapos ng basket.
Grabe, this wind-up. Hang on to your seats.
Pula na yung backboard. Eksakto, nabitawan itong si Bo Belga yung bola. 2-point lead TNT, a minute and a half. Rice Jr. looking for a clear out. Nakasona itong rain or shine. Rice. 3 is short on the rebound play. Jericho. Looking to tie or take the lead. Rain or shine. What a game. Belga passes to Jericho. Open lane. Nothing easier than that this entire game.
That's good execution there because ang ginawa doon talaga is after that handoff, nakita ka ganyan na libreng-libreng lane eh. Everyone is looking at their man, not really seeing what's happening at the top of the key.
Walang iwanan ang moto nitong dalawang koponan. 1-12 all na naman ang ating score with a minute and 11 to go. 13th deadlock ng ating laban. Sino ang makakalaban ng defending champ Barangay Ginebra San Miguel sa semis? pa natin alam at this juncture.
Yes, these are the guys who are really making a good contribution. Bo Belga, of course si Anvise, grabe rin yung contribution dito.
Walang stat line, ha?
Oo, 7 and 12. But of course, you cannot really discount what Bo Belga did and of course si Corcoran because in the previous game, 5 points on si Bo and he erupted with 18.
Matindi ang contributions ng mga players for both of these teams. Really putting it all out here in this do-or-die matchup. Semi-final start on Sunday no matter what happens sa gabing ito. Star Meralco nakaset na yan the other day pa. Kagabi pala. Start din yan. Then we go back here to Smart Araneta. Santa Rosa on Tuesday, Batangas on Wednesday. Yan ang mga matchup. Hindi pa natin alam kung kalaban ng Ginebra. Either way, we're looking at two spectacular series dyan sa semifinals natin. Best of 5 po yan.
Sa hirap pa naman umabot ng semis, Charlie. I'm sure it's definitely going to be an explosive matchup.
Yun na nga, ito ang kwento sa 42nd season. Umalis si Coach Yang Yao to go to NLEX. They let go of Paul Lee, got James Yap. Kinyahan and Jeff Chan left. Well, Kinyahan much earlier, Jeff Chan recently. Tapos quarters niya, partner. Hindi pa umabot na semis.
Yeah, puro quarters eh. So kung ang TNT, ang matagal na nilang gustong marating is yung finals, di ba?
Ito semis.
Or to win the championship. Ito naman, ganito na ito. Sa semis really has been a struggle so far in the post-Yang Yao era.
Walang kukurap. TNT with the possession. Castro was trapped. Nice double from the guys, Bullock and Jericho. Only 10 seconds remaining sa kanilang shot clock. 56.6 sa game clock. Pag-uusapan muna nila Coach Nash. Ano ba ang atake with only 10 seconds to go? Can't get any closer than this.
Oo.
Talagang bakbakan.
Been physical.
Yun ang tanong, which team will survive talaga? Tapos yung premyo mo sa ganitong klase bakbakan, kalaban mo Barangay Ginebra.
It's going to be tough also.
Not the prize you would really want, but hey, as long as your team is still alive, why not, diba?
Barangay Ginebra definitely is kompleto sila eh. Of course, Greg Gil is back. So it's really going to be a tough team to beat as well. Kung sino man dito sa dalawang team ito makaka-match up ng Barangay Ginebra.
Barangay kontra San Miguel the other night. The most impressive part was really their defense.
Oo.
So that's what you have to watch out. Those tall trees inside and the way the perimeter guards were guarding the three-point arc. Pogoy got it back after inbounding, but that's a miss. Here comes Rain or Shine. 48 seconds to go in one of these team season. Timeout naman para kay Coach Caroy Garcia. 30-second timeout ito. Quick instructions ang ibibigay niya. We want to take the lead. Put some pressure on TNT Katropa kung makuha nila ang dalawa. Let's try to listen in.
Bab! Jericho gave inbound the ball. Bab! Go ball side. Okay? Go ball side, Jericho will pop. Okay? So once he goes, if they deny this, okay? Bo, set a screen for Jay. Jericho, if they deny you, you go right away here. No.
Just get free.
Hey, look. Go, Jay.
So nga mag-uumpisa ng semi-series sa kabila ng bracket. Star Hotshots back in the semis against the Meralco Bulls, looking to finish what they were unable to a year ago. Bilang finals ang habol ng Meralco, championship talaga. I don't care who they're gonna go against.
Malaking bagay yung mga additional sila, Charlie. You talk about, of course, Acox, who's playing great. Talang for Meralco, dinagdag nila si RDO, who's going to be a big help to guys like Pasera.
That guy, I was gonna say Pasera.
Wow, I saw that game last night.
Matindi talaga. Now, Rainer Shang with the possession. Looking to the lead. Reach-in foul ang tinawag. Referee Marty Montoya.
Free throws again, Charlie.
Here we go. Jonathan 10 out of 12 mula sa free throw stripe. Ang una ay pumasok. Lamang na ang rain or shine. Raymond Yu, Terry Ke observing keenly the action going on the hard court. Only 3 rebounds para kay Jonathan. But 30 points and none bigger than these past 2 that he made from the line, Evan.
Those are big, big free throws. You know, the pressure definitely is going to be building up.
30 rin ang tinawag ni Coach Nash Rosella. Sila naman ang mag-i-strategy ngayon. Looking to tie. Maybe take the lead. Depende kung anong available sa kanila. Susubukan din natin pakinggan si Coach Nash.
They might show that zone, okay lang. Okay, but they're in penalty, we need to attack, okay? So, Jason, same thing. Screen for Glenn coming over. Okay, big guys here. Jason comes over, okay? Okay lang, Jason gets the ball. I want Kelly setting a ball screen, ha? Okay, and then spread Troy, ha?
Gusto niya umatake yung mga players niya. Try to get a foul, maybe go to the free throw line.
It's really more of having Jason get that basketball and having him create. You know, he has been a great, you know, with his assists so far. Ang dami na naging assist ni Jason kanina. 12 na assist na kanyang nakuha, really making, you know, hitting the open guy.
So going to Castro on the inbound. Castro, oh look at Bullock pushing him way out. And he bumps into referee again.
I mean, he was able to create, you know, he was able to force Jason Castro to move closer to the free throw, to the half-court line. Pero sumobra dito, Charlie, right there.
Yung momentum talaga,
Nagigil siya,
Being a much bigger fellow, he really knocked Castro down. So, 41.4 remaining.
He wanted to really trap Jason Castro there, closer to the half-court line. That's why he tried to go for that bump, pero napalakas. Jason so far hasn't really missed any free throw in this game. 11 for 11. As ng free throw percentage si Jason Castro.
Tira natin, kung yung pagbanggit mo ng 11 of 11, 19 and 12 para kay Jason. He switches
It doesn't work. It doesn't work, Charlie. Not for Jason Castro.
114 all ang ating score. This is the 14th deadlock of our game. We've changed leads 14 times as well. Ganon, kadikit itong laban na ito from the start. Now Coach Caloy, it's his turn.
Jay, Jericho, ball. Now, what to do? Jay, get a back pick, no illegal. Jay will go this way. Okay, this time Jericho, you go up. Then Mo screen for Jay, post. Jay does nothing, go to the corner. Once you go to the post, if you don't get the ball in the post, Jericho has the ball, Jericho ball screen. We have one. Hey, don't do that.
The two guys you mentioned sa play na yun were Jay, that's Jonathan, that's si Jericho.
Well, I felt that Coach Caloy really wanted Jonathan to get the ball. You know, si Bullock to get the ball because so far, lalo na pag nakuha niya sa ilalim, mas maganda yung chances niya against Glenn Rice Jr.
Misi, nahanap si Belga. We're tied up at 114. Jericho for the lead. Oh, it rolled out and Rice gets the rebound. 7-second difference between the clocks.
Grabe yan, Charlie. Ganda na sana nung lusot doon ni
Castro with the ball. He checks the shot clock. It's down to 8. That's a 3. Short. Oh! Alley-oop ang nangyari. Rice Jr., the great anticipation. Napasa niya, nabitin yun. And he puts it in underneath.
That was a big, big play there by Glenn Rice Jr.
He came out of nowhere. Basang-basa natin na bitin yung tira ni Jason Castro. And the only guy who knew what to do at nag-react nun was Glenn Rice Jr.
Glenn Rice Jr. Parang lahat nakapako, Charlie.
Ito yung sa Rainer Shine. Ando na siya eh.
Ganda na, lusot na eh, oh.
Good ball up at tip.
Pero yung angle rin kasi nung layup eh, di ba? Really very hard to finish.
Nice challenge for Ananisi.
Ayun, nakalusot kay Gabe. Because, you know,
di ba yung challenge si Ananisi? O kaya kailangan
challenge
ilobo
already. Ang nangyari naman dito, no one would have thought na magiging kapos din yung tira. And he was just at the right place at the right time.
Wala ng timeout ang Rainer Shine na left to painter. Ito na ang huli nila. They'll have the ball with 10.2 Eric to force overtime or winning. 34 points for Glenn Rice. Yung free throw key Jonathan Bullock a while ago to give them the lead. We said those were the biggest points. Now Glenn Rice got 2 of his biggest points. Defensive adjustment, Ryan Reyes is in the game para kay Jason Castro.
You'd expect na ang bola mapupunta rin kay Bullock.
Bullock makes his move. Hindi nag-roll si Bo and he saves it to the wrong guy. Rice Jr. They almost throw it away. Andun si Gabe Norwood for the challenge. 2 players are down and Bullock commits a foul. Pogoy collided with Gabe Norwood. At sa pagka-penalty ang Rainer Shine at 6 fouls pa si Jonathan. Titira ng free throws ng TNT. Try to wrap this one up.
Well, I'm just hoping that both those players,
you feel the anguish with Jonathan Bullock.
Rainer Shine, they had their chances here.
Bullock the bounce. There was no roll.
Walang roll to sa ilalim. Everyone was putting up.
Pero careless pass rin mula kay Rice Jr. He didn't have to throw it up court. Ito yun, no?
Well, he had good intention there because naka-close out yung sa corner shot ni Bo Belga.
1.4 ang nalalabi. Nasa linya si Ryan Reyes para sa 2 free throws. Siyempre gusto nila na ipasok niya pareho yan para maging 2-possession game.
For insurance.
These are the types of games when you wish this was a series. Na meron pa. Kasi ang ganda. Pinakita nitong dalawang koponan.
Timeout story. Ang Rainer Shine has no more timeout. So they'll be inbounding from the backcourt. That will be a longer pass and a tougher one to make.
Jonathan. Nakausap ni Kapitan Jairo Ibanez. As Ryan sinks both. 1.4, no timeout.
That's it.
Rainer Shine needs to go and go quickly. Havernick will take it from half court. And there you go. Rainer Shine unable to overcome the twice to win disadvantage against TNT. And TNT pulls this one out and enters the semifinals. They will face Barangay Ginebra.
Alam mo, Charlie, ganun talaga kahirap na maka-repeat. No? It's really very difficult. I mean, kung titingnan mo talaga sa history, ilan lang talaga yung nakaka-come from the bottom to really win twice. And in this case, TNT really playing this game great, but it was really a tough win against Rainer Shine.
Crazy shot mula kay Glenn Rice Jr. for the lead and then eventually the win. Power move ng quarter natin sa atin ng Cobra Energy Drink. Tunay na lakas, 118-114. Last time, it was a 4-point win for Rainer Shine. Now it's a 4-point win for TNT, which had the twice-to-beat advantage. They only had to win once. This is that win, 34-16-9 for Rice Jr. Good performance from Jonathan Bullock, fell short. Firefly, kasama mo, player of the game natin. Hatid sa atin ang Firefly LED. Kasama mo up to 2 times longer than other LED bulbs. 90 pesos FMP, Firefly LED. Kasama mo, sino napili natin?
Well, you gotta give it to this guy, Jason Castro. Not only is great in scoring, I mean, he really set up his teammates very well. Of course, notable mention, yung kanilang import who really played great. But Jason, look at the free throw story, Charlie. Unblemished, 12 of 12 free throws.
But he will thank and kiss Glenn Rice Jr. later for
definitely.
following up that short three-pointer. He is with Apple David.
Yes, with 20 points, 12 assists, double-double performance for our Firefly kasama mo player of the game, Jason Castro. Jason, tong game na to, it was close, it was emotional, it was physical, but then you end up with a victory against a tough contender. Gaano katamis ang panalo na ito?
Sobrang sarap ng panalo na to kasi give credit sa Raynor Chen kasi sobrang ganda ng defensive game plan nila sa amin. And then lahat tinitake away sa amin. So, buti na lang yun nga, yung composure namin pagdating ng fourth quarter, nandun di kami nawawala. So siguro yun yung nagdala sa amin sa panalo.
Ngayon naman to the semifinals, ang kalaban nyo, Ginebra on a best of 5 series. Ano ang iyong expectations for that matchup?
For sure, magiging mahirap kasi alam lang natin yung Ginebra, sila yung defending champion. Pero kailangan lang namin siguro mag-ready.
Ngayon na syempre, kailangan nyo rin ang tulong ng inyong mga fans at ang mga taong gusto mong pasalamatan. Go ahead, Jason.
Yun nga yung mga taga-Pampanga na walang sawang sumusuporta sa akin at saka yung mga relatives ko. Maraming salamat sa mga prayer nyo. Tsaka kay Boss Danny na lagi akong in-encourage na mag-ibigay ko lagi yung best ko. Tsaka sa lahat ng mga PBA fans, sana lagi nyo supportan yung PBA. Maraming salamat.
Alright, again, Jason, thank you very much. Congratulations. Back to you, gentlemen.
So yun, si Jason Castro, not his best game this conference, pero he made the offense run smoothly para sa kanyang koponan. So kompleto na ating cast for the semifinals partner. Bolts, Hotshots, Katropa, Ginebra, San Miguel.
You know, it's going to be an exciting semifinal matchup. So definitely, abang-abangan yan ng mga PBA fans kasi talagang hindi kayo talagang masasayang sa pagpunta nyo, lalong-lalo na pag yung apat na lang yan ang nagbabakbakan in the semifinal round.
Mag-uumpisa na nga yan sa linggo. Apat na bigatin nga ba? Well, yung dalawa muna magbabakbakan sa linggo. Sa Binyan, Laguna ang bakbakan. Tapos yung next day naman, Araneta. Tapos Santa Rosa. Tapos Batangas. Meron ang ating sequence. Matibay, sino ang papasok sa finals? Malalaman natin. Best of 5 series po, yung dalawang semifinal matchups. Star kontra Meralco Bolts on Sunday at Alonte Sports Complex in Binyan, Laguna. So we are now in the semis. Abangan nyo po yan dito sa 5. So sa ngalan ng aking mga kasama rito, si Rafi, Jello, Bernard, Cristal, Apple David, si Eric Reyes, Charlie Cuna po saying, thank you for watching the PBA on 5. TNT is now in the semis.
We are strength, we are hope, we are dreams coming true. We are light, we are winners, me and you. Bayanihan, kapatiran, bawat segundo walang maiiwan. All Filipino, all heart, all out. We are PBA. We are strength, we are hope, we are dreams coming true. We are light, we are winners, me and you. Bayanihan, kapatiran, bawat segundo.
Playing against Ginebra.
Where did you get the confidence when you hit those long range threes in the corner?
I always had the confidence if you look at how many threes I shoot a game almost. It's just
Average of 12, 13 a game.
The confidence isn't the problem. It's just I guess I hadn't been hitting as many as I would like to. But really my teammates, they always tell me keep shooting. So when the teammates got your back, it makes things a lot easier.
That's an NBA range.
NBA range, yeah.
NBA range. You practice that always?
Well, yeah, sometimes. I called on the late Glenn Rice Sr. and he gave me a little power and I was able to knock it down.
see your matchup with Ginebra? Well, it's gonna be tough playing against Ginebra. I personally saw their last game against San Miguel. They really dominated San Miguel, and you know their strengths. Aside from their height, their size, it's the coaches that they have also. So yeah, we'll do our best again to prepare for the series. Glenn, your thoughts about facing Ginebra?
Echo what coach said, I guess. I mean, it's gonna be a tough series. You know, they made it. They deserve to be in the series as well. That's why they're there. So I think it's gonna be a tough series. As long as we're just gonna go in there and look to grind it out the same way we did in this series and look to come up with the wins.
Best of 5. Best of 5. We start Tuesday. When do we start? Monday.
Coach, may mo advantage yung mas malaki yung input mo kaysa doon sa input namin?
Well, I don't really know what the advantages are for both teams. Again, when you go to the playoffs, it's going to be different. We'll study again Ginebra. Actually, Rain or Shine was a different team from Ginebra and from San Miguel. So we made our adjustments. We got sidetracked a little bit for one game. We made our adjustments, got better the next game. Hopefully this thing continues for us.
Thank you for joining us here on Sports5.ph para sa ating short post-game. TNT nagwagi. 118-114 ang ating naging score. They're now in the semis and they're going to face Barangay Ginebra. That should be a great matchup.
Well, you know, when they were doing that interview, Charlie, it was trying to figure out ano ba magiging advantage nila. Well, maybe the speed, but of course, mabilis din ang team ng Barangay Ginebra. I mean, they can field different kinds of combinations from big to small and go fast as well. So it's going to be an exciting matchup.
This was our game. Who will challenge the champs? Ang tanong natin noong first period. What a game it was. Ang haba ng ating laro. Physical na physical ang bakbakan. Great passes from both teams. And there was a lot of assisting between teammates for both squads.
Well, Glenn Rice Jr. short of 1 assist. Muntik na sana siya mag-triple-double in this game. So, really an impressive comeback performance because of his previous outing. Yung unang talo nila sa Rain or Shine, grabe naman talaga yung dinipensa sa kanya doon ni Game Orwood.
Jason Castro was hitting from the outside but he made both of his points mula sa free throw line where he was 12 of 12. Pero ito, to finish that first half para itay at the end of the second quarter, Jericho Cruz. Earlier, the first period, si Mark Borboran naman tied it at the buzzer as well. So tied tayo entering the second half.
Well, that was a 32-point second quarter for both teams. Really, makikita mo yung sagutan ng both ends. Borboran really making an impact for himself. Maganda yung kanyang contribution in this game. But of course, R.R. Pugoy on the other hand, really making a contribution.
Finally, someone was leading at the end of a quarter. 85. Isa, pero itong TNT kasi, yun, that was the biggest shot of them all. With only 10 seconds to go, bitin ang tira ni Castro. Probably should have gone to Rain or Shine already, pero isa lang ang kumibo doon, gumawa ng solusyon. Rice Jr.
Yun na nga eh. Nagkataon talaga na kapos yung tira, hindi tumama ng ring. He was just at the right place at the right time. This is actually a risky pass here, Charlie. Pero buti na lang talaga that they were still able to control it.
And Bullock was really forlorn after he threw that pass and didn't reach its destination. Tamayan yung dalawa. And this is, like I said, you wish it was a series para they can meet again kasi napakatindi yung laban na yun. But there you go, TNT is in the semifinals. Ito yung mga numero.
Well, you know, you look at the three-point shooting. Again, napaka-importante ng three-point shooting. You see both teams really shooting quite well. Although, you know, in the previous game, ganun din eh. Yung assist story was so important because that extra pass really could just make a difference. Samantalang yung turnover points, kanina nga, it was really TNT who was taking advantage of that because ang daming turnovers ng Rain or Shine. Pero in this case, Rain or Shine din yung nakakuha ng 16. Yun na nga, or actually, on the reverse, it's 18. Maraming 18 turnover points nakakuha ng TNT. Check that. Samantalang bench points, of course, Rain or Shine, ang dami rin nag-contribute. But limited lang naman kasi yung ginamit din ng TNT in terms of like their players playing on the floor.
If you look at the box scores and you see the leading scorers, ang daming umiscore, no, sa double digits for both teams. Yun, I think apat sila right there. I think there's more if you were to go further down that list. Jonathan Bullock with 30, Belga, Borboran, and Norwood supporting him. Pero Rice Jr. 34, 16 rebounds, 9 assists. Castro with 20 and 12. You had Troy who fouled out with 18 and R.R. Pugoy with 16. He came alive as well. He helped them out doon sa second half with some big shots from the outside. But Rice Jr., kung 32 lang ang naging score niya rito, baka natalo sila kasi yung 2 points na yun para gawin 34.
Yung crucial,
yun talaga yung follow-up nung bitin na tira ni Jason Castro. So yun, ang ating picture sa semifinals is already complete.
Yeah, kompleto na. Diba? You know, it was so hard to figure out the last, you know, who's going to take that last seat and the bus because this game, Rain or Shine and TNT has been so close all throughout and it took that follow-up to really separate these two teams.
So the Bolts will take on the hot shots, and you know the question there is how healthy Alan Durham's ankle is in that matchup. That's going to start on Sunday at Binyan Laguna, Alonte Sports Complex, 6:30 p.m. Game 1 po ng best of 5 lamang yan. Poli against Pasera Wow, yung matchup pa lang na yan, matindi na yan. But there's a lot of other great players on both these teams. And then on Monday, Game 1 naman ng series ito dito sa Smart Araneta Coliseum. TNT kontra Barangay Ginebra naman ang maglalabanan dyan sa series na yan. So, should be great. We wish you all join us for the semifinals here on sports5.ph at TV5. For the rest of the guys here working with the Sports5 crew, I'm Charlie Cuna, saying thank you to all of you for joining us on behalf of my partner Eric Reyes. Maraming salamat po.